Hey, what's up, guys? Hi. Welcome from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, guys. I'm in North Idaho after 2 days on the road, particularly one really long day in which I was driving for over 12 hours. So things are pretty nuts. But here I am in North Idaho at my Airbnb. I know it's really bright in this room, but we'll have to kind of make do with what we have here. So hope everyone's able to hear me okay. Hope everybody is able to get my stream okay. My network might not be great, so if things cut out a little bit, that's kind of to be expected. There might be a little bit of background noise as well, guys. So this is a full-on makeshift stream coming at us from North Idaho inside an Airbnb, okay? So I'll just ask that you guys be a little patient and understanding in case things are, now, anyway, guys, the 1K. So as you may have seen, it was crazy. I woke up today. It was like 9:90, I think. And I go to shower, and then my phone goes like, bloop, and so I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And Neil from Post to Post, of all people, Sensei Neil, and a big reason why I started this in the first place, he was like, congrats on 1K. And I'm like, yeah, what? And I go to YouTube, and it's got, sure enough, 1K showing. So then what happened was I checked later on when I was coming into Idaho here, and then it said 994, and I'm like, oh, crap. So it might have been something on YouTube's end because they've had a problem with kind of keeping track of subscribers. So anyway, guys, we're at 1K, but we're not at 1K. So anyway, hopefully we get there. Maybe tonight we'll be able to hit that. Nonetheless, I do have a couple of videos that I shot today, real brief ones. But anyway, yeah, those videos were cool because I actually stopped at a couple of WHA or WHL arenas. So I stopped in Kennewick, where I was staying the previous night, where the it's showing 1K. Oh, we're back to 1K. Nobody here created any additional accounts, did they? I mean, granted, I appreciate your patronage and support of this channel. Don't get me wrong, but I do want to make sure we do this as organically as possible. Well, somewhat. So yeah. Anyway, hi everybody. Louie, Nick, Jack, Nico, Sharks fan, Matt Bayer, Trevor. Watch Trevor's video, man. That was humbling, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Steven, Royce, everybody here. Hello, Steven. I appreciate that. I appreciate all your supports and, congrats and all that good stuff. Anyway, I'm rocking the headphones right now because it's there's some noise happening behind me here, but again, just doing the best I can here. Thanks, guys. The horns. Anyway, we're kind of having a celebratory beverage, I guess, because this is coffee, but I have transformed it into an Irish coffee. So we're rocking some whiskey here. So brought this guy with my travel on my travels here. So yeah. Hey, Elijah, what's that? You got your playoff you got your beard and your mullet ready for Vegas? That's what I like to hear, man. That's freaking lovely. I'm enjoying your reactions, man, but you got to maybe go without the hat. Go without the hat on your streams. Got to see that flow, man. Pens for Lafreniere, excuse me. Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you very much, man. You know what I have to do? I have to mute my volume here because it's going to be hard to chat with you guys. So let's see if I can do this. There we go. Yeah, so I'll have the hopefully I can have the Leafs game on, Leafs and Jackets, simultaneously. Thank you, Adrian. Hey, yo, wait, ooh, yeah. So I probably have to keep my enthusiasm to a modest level today because I'm staying at a family's house. So yeah, I have to be a little mindful in that and with this sort of setup here. But yeah, thanks, Alex. Okay, I will see you in a bit. But yeah, anyway, guys, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, beautiful, absolutely beautiful here, just over the border from Washington. Lovely. It's green. It's got mountains. It's got lakes. It's got a lot of visitors right now. I think a lot of people are trying to move here. So cool place to hang out. We'll see. We'll see what I think about this place. But yes, we did, Nico. We done did it, more or less. But yeah. Alex, that is fantastic to hear, dude. Yeah, I mean, without Neil and without Shannon's channel and without Justin's channel, Hands Down Hockey, and the ongoing collaborations and just the excitement that you see when like I'll put something out and somebody, a fellow creator will be like, hey man, that was awesome. You keep doing that. And then I'll look at another video from someone else and I'll say, hey, that was terrific. Hey, I see you did it for that team. Would you like to have me on? The other person's like, let's bring you on. That sort of camaraderie and collaboration. I'm going to be here for 2 weeks. So I don't know if I'll be doing the reactions the whole time. Maybe. All right, I'm cool with this. There's Louis. Oh yeah, Brit Boy Hockey. You get yours, man. You know that you got a subscriber in me, okay? You're also gonna do a live reaction, Trevor. Excellent. Let's get you to 500, man. You're at 400, so the path is still ahead of you, but nonetheless, you're very well on the path. It's Timo time. Oh, that's you. Okay, I saw that you followed me on Twistagram, so I appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm here for 2 weeks, and I brought my jerseys. Now, these jerseys have a very loose connection with the 2 teams whose arenas I visited today. I didn't obviously go. I didn't actually go in the arenas, of course, but yeah, I'm happy to be able to at least take a pit stop there, because other than that, it's a lovely drive for a good chunk of this. But even so, you're in the car all freaking day. But today was a nice, easy drive compared to yesterday. So yeah. Alrighty, let's see here. I haven't, Matt. I actually don't, because I basically, I'm not gonna pack all my jerseys. I packed 8 though, and that's for the 8 top seeds. So I've got, look at this, guys. I show up in a Vegas jersey. I'm on the 1K stream. How about that? How do you like that? Let's go Jackets, dude. Whatever happens, I hope we get a good game. I don't want anything one-sided. No pooch cam? No, I didn't bring Cortana with me to just got to give a nephew. Oh, congrats. Way to go, man. Yeah. So Cortana actually, she's at home with my dad. Any tips? Consistency of a schedule. So, don't try to bite off more than you can chew. It's hard. Even I do that all the time. But if you're able to, for example, make a video per week, keep it steady, right? Say, hey guys, we do content every Wednesday. There you go. And even if you want to create more videos to kind of complement that, or to add on to that, supplement that, you can do that. But maybe you can actually queue those up and publish them in advance. So you can work ahead if you want, and then use YouTube to actually schedule your videos to upload every. You could essentially set up, a string of videos to, be uploaded each Wednesday. So, yeah. Happy birthday, Alex. I think was that you? Yeah. Happy birthday. Hey, here's a cheers to the birthday boy. And yesterday, guys, it was Windy City Hockey's birthday. So he got to watch, or excuse me, 2 days ago. So he got to watch his Hawks win and eliminate the Oilers on his birthday. How dope is that, right? Okay, so I need to make sure I have the game on here. You're 2 away from 550. Oh, that's easy, man. You'll get 25 subs for your next vlog, or do a series preview. There you go. That'll get you over that hump easily. Tomorrow is your friend Rich's birthday. Oh, terrific. All kinds of cool people have birthdays right now. My dad's birthday was what? Last week? No, it was Monday. Yeah. So there you go. All right, Alex. Peace, brother. Thank you for all your support, my friend. All right, let's see here. Should be going into this here game. 457. Okay, looks like everything's good. So yeah, my stream might be a little choppy. Let me know if you're experiencing any problems. But I think it should be okay in the chat here. That's not me though. Yep, I'm just renting out a room at a house, so totally in a random setting. Yeah, overall like 15-ish hours driving. What junk food will I have to celebrate? Very, very interesting question, and I like it. I like it, man. So I don't know. There's a pizza place I can walk to, which is nice. So I don't know. I brought my little celebratory beverage, so then I'll walk on over there because I wouldn't drive. So maybe I'll do that. I don't have any other junk food with me. Not so much. I just have a bunch of beef jerky. I ate a ton of beef jerky last night. And a Vegas jersey, Jake. Yep, I done did it. Hey, by the way, congrats to them for getting the #1 seed. But don't underestimate your opponent one bit. That is what we have learned, not just in the Hawks series, but also, in this opening sort of qualifier, And besides, I don't wear my Vegas jersey a ton. But damn, feels pretty good or at least it looks pretty good when you put it on. You're 5 subs away from 10. All right, Matt Man, what kind of content do you have? Yeah, thanks, Drew. I appreciate that, man. The Flyers look scary. It's almost as if they're following my prediction from the preseason when I said they'd win the Stanley Cup. I swear, if they do win the cup this year, that would mean I got the cup winner the last 2 years before the actual regular season started. At this point, I need to start holding my projections and start charging people. You like the shoulder patches on the jersey? Yeah, ready for 2K? Exactly, man. Who knows? Maybe 2.5K. I kind of look at it that way because then you're at the quarter mark to 10,000. But yeah, I know it looks weird when I first put this thing on, I said, oh God, can I really do this? But there's only one thing, or there are 3 things that I would never ever put on if I had another sports channel and I collected jerseys or whatever. The idea was, he's not here. I don't think, Aaron, putting a Packers jersey on would be that would basically be like ripping my skin off and putting on someone else's because I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, but I have lots of friends who are Packers fans. So we're all good. And then if I had to wear a Los Angeles Dodgers jersey, that would be horrific. I would rather shave my eyebrows. I'd rather shave my whole head, my beard, and my eyebrows. I would rather do that than put a Dodgers jersey on once. That's how much of a Giants fan I am for baseball. But anyway, puck drops in 5. Right on. Montreal beat Pittsburgh though. Oh, okay. Put up a fight with the Flyers. Oh, interesting. That is interesting. Yep. I've been a Vikings fan over 2 decades. Yeah. All right, so we're about to hit the pre-puck drop here. By the way, I need to kind of sit back a little bit. There we go. Maybe kind of scoot this up a skosh. There we go. What do you guys think of my makeshift setup here? I should have repositioned myself so you can see the Lightning jersey behind me, but yeah. So yeah, I'm literally watching on this tiny little screen here for those about to rock. You have a bets tab for my picks and make money on it. Dude, you know what's amazing though? Now that I'm at 1K, I don't know what the process is, but who knows? Maybe the next time I go live, guys, we'll have the super chat available. And then probably what I'll do is it'll be like a tip jar in a sense, where if you super chat or if you give $5 or something like that. And I know people, not everybody has the ability to do that. So no judgments, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It's your choice. With the super chat, I guess it's kind of like $5 and I will, I don't know, dance on camera or something silly like that. Basically, a family-friendly version of OnlyFans. Anyway, the draft lottery. If I had to guess somebody, you're going to think it's Florida. I'm hoping it's Minnesota. We'll see, though. Remember, you made three They got a few views and one comment on the first saying they can't wait to see the other two. Oh, that's good, Mike. I'm sorry if I haven't gotten around to viewing that yet. This is like probably the craziest time of the year it's been for me. Just getting up here to Idaho in the first place was a haul. I was on the road over 12 hours yesterday, but I know. Not only do I want to watch it, I know that I will enjoy it. Thoughts on Vancouver versus Minnesota? I didn't watch like every single part of every series, but I thought Minnesota played better than the result overall. Markstrom looked kind of weak in my opinion. I'm a Markstrom fan, so I'm pretty hard on the guy, but I don't know, man. I'm not fully sold. But again, when you guys are on the power play, that bodes well for you, not just because you're gonna have a good chance of converting, but because by possessing the puck more and winning more faceoffs, that's going to wear the other team down. So, you guys did enough to win, but let's see, who do you face in the next round? Or do we know yet? You'll have to let me know in the comments. But it wasn't the best hockey that I expected from Vancouver. But when your best player JT Miller is doing really well, that at least gives you a good lift there. Quinn Hughes looked pretty sharp, at least offensively. Have my dad watch the game and stream giving Cortana a goal treat. That's amazing. I love it. Go Jackets. I just want a good game, man. So Vancouver, St. Louis. Okay. I don't really know too much about that matchup, but if the Blues are giving up 6 goals in a game, I mean, they're always going to, a team will always be in trouble for that. And Vancouver, they're a team that I think could jump on them like that too. But I'll have to look into that matchup some more, really. Who's first in the West? I'm wearing it right here, man. Congratulations. But don't take Chicago lightly. You saw what happened with Edmonton. We got 19 of you beauties in the chat. Thanks so much, guys. We already missed Cortana. I do too, man. That's my baby girl. Garrett, I am just over the Washington border in Coeur d'Alene. So you got Spokane on the east side of Washington. And so Coeur d'Alene is like 30 minutes away. It's a really quick drive. It's gorgeous out here, man. It's awesome. Yeah. Imagine if the Canadiens went all the way to the finals. What if it were Canadiens and Hawks? Unbelievable, right? Vegas is going down Hawks in 7. Woo! It's a bold prediction there. Is it Niemer? Well, anyway, welcome in. Have any potatoes yet? Good question. No, I have not eaten anything yet. I just got here like an hour and a half ago. Yeah. Okay, right on, man. Dallas Flames series should be interesting. You know what? I already off the top of my head, I like Calgary. They've got momentum. Talbot played very well, and I don't know, Dallas blowing that lead against Vegas earlier. I don't like that. If Gaudreau is producing, I think Calgary can do it. Hey, what's up, Riley? Oh, you got some Monday Night Raw tomorrow. Right on, brother. If the Knights lose, you might break something. I'm going to amend that statement. If your Knights lose in the fashion that happened last year, then you know what? If I were a fan, I would break something too. Milan Lucic for MVP. He wasn't horrible, was he? I don't think he had a bad series by any means. Which California team could bounce back in 2021? The Kings were supposed to have a really good prospect pool. I don't know if they have the firepower to necessarily compete for a playoff spot. Tom McClellan, he made some nice strides with the team down the stretch. They won like 6 in a row or 7 in a row. So, obviously stranger things have happened. I'm not sold on the Ducks yet. They're kind of like the Kings in that I don't see the firepower yet. But of course, both of those teams have some promising prospects. Now the Sharks, a lot of people think that's probably, maybe we saw a fluke in the opposite direction for them this past season, but that they are headed for a downfall. And I think that's possible, but I don't see them playing nearly as poorly this next season. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the head coach, because I'll tell you what, in my opinion, if they hire Peter Laviolette, they're right back in the conversation. Okay, we'll do a first period, first intermission promo as well. So we'll use that as a time for people to share. If you have a channel you want to promote, or like a video you want to promote, or a Twitter account or an Instagram account, let's do first intermission for that, please, and thank you. Sound good? All right, Matt. I'll see you around. It's crazy. I don't think I've seen this in a number of years, but yeah, where I am in Idaho, we have Highway 95, and it literally, like, there was a sign that says Highway 95 to Canada. I was like, holy crap. I'm pretty damn close, aren't I? So yeah, I'm only about 2 hours away from the border there. So about maybe 3 hours from Medicine Hat, I want to say. Oh, you're in North Dakota. Oh, that's right. What's up, Musket? Greetings from what? We're 2 states over. Yeah. So greetings from Idaho. Heck yeah, I'm ready. You want Jackets and Lightning? Oh, okay. Okay. I kind of want that too. Could I see? I don't know who. Good question. So French Montana. I don't know if you're actually. You're not in Montana, because you said uni earlier last stream. So I don't think you'd be in Montana then. So Nemer, I actually don't follow prospects or like drafts or anything like that. I just like to wait until everybody gets out into the ice for a real game. I don't know. That's just kind of how I function. Can't get over that Toronto comeback. Yeah, it was pretty nuts. Keenan, did you bring Kel to the stream? I hope you did. But nonetheless, it's awesome to have you here. Here we go. The thumbnail for your stream. For right now, I think I did. I actually think I did. Looked very crisp. It showed up literally when I went to YouTube today. So like first thing. Now, guys, in my category, I get what you're doing, Nico, but that's cool, man. I appreciate it. Let's clear things up for the rest of folks on here, okay? Yeah. French Montana, did you check out Dofu, DOFU? Trevor in our chat here, he's recommended it before. Oh, Musket, you know what? I wanted to make this look like a regular stream for us, because we've had some spam and some crap happening like that. So I just wanted to make sure that we use this as an opportunity to all chat together. And in the meantime, I'm going to watch this game anyway, so I'm not going to be doing any play-by-play or anything like that. Oh, Dofu didn't work? Ah, crap. Sorry to hear about that. Make the Leafs lose to a Zamboni driver again. Yeah. Yeah. It's more important, because I don't want to I don't want to go live and have some of the spam issues that we had. I know it's going to happen in some way, shape, or form. There's no way to prevent that altogether. But I figure, guys, I don't want your experience on here to be impacted by some dingus, thinking that they're being a smart ass. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Savage? You gonna go Jackets for this one? You may be right. You may be right. To be honest, you're gonna pick the Leafs. I mean, I don't know if it's your if it's your strategy, but usually I pick against my Sharks all the time in the playoffs. All right, Musket. Deuces. Have fun in the Dakotas. Watch out for the buffalo or bison. Toronto power play is OP. Fish sticks, yeah, like fish sticks. Okay. You would love to see the Islanders go full-time fishermen? Oh boy. Nico, dude, please don't. I know you're just trying to celebrate this, but it's kind of coming across as spam to other folks here. Okay. Palm Springs AHL team be called. Well, it's interesting because I think that the Seattle NHL team, the Kraken, at some point, I think they had Firebirds as one of their finalists for a mascot for the Seattle team. But I think that they should call their AHL team the Firebirds. That'd be perfect for that would be perfect, absolutely perfect for Palm Springs, considering it's like 110 degrees there right now. Winter plays Tampa? Apparently so. But then again, I've been out of the loop the last couple of days, for the most part, just from driving a bunch. Still nervous for the series. Yep. But that's playoffs, man. It's all nerves. Really, it is. I don't think that Palm Springs Thunder Oh, going for the shot tip. Just uploaded on your channel. Right on. Oh, so for folks out here, if you try to paste a link, it will automatically be removed. I've set the channel to not allow links, not because you're not trying to help each other out for stream links or anything like that. That's all. That's that would typically be fine, but it's to prevent spammers from posting crap. Okay. You already bought some Kraken merch, man. You guys are ahead of the game. Not to mention, for anybody who's interested in the jerseys, Ben H Sports is taking pre-orders apparently. Oh, huh. The only way I could do that is if I actually typed it. But yeah, guys, I'm kind of busy with this. Your Kraken hat isn't supposed to come until September. Okay, so none of this stuff gets there overnight. Although Post to Post got their stuff super quick. All right, guys, let me see it. Let me see it here in the chat. First goal. Who's going to score? Can you give me a player? Let's take a look. I want to know. Who's your pick? How about this? I'm going to say the first goal. Going with another fellow Nick Robertson, 89, man. Random, I know, but let's go with it. Pop the bottles? What bottles, man? I'm on a trip. But I'm not even on a boat. First goal, Willie Nylander. Okay. Maybe a power play goal for him. Dubas, Kyle Dubas. Mitch Mana. 1K. That's right, Nick. Or, yeah. All right, there we go. Now I've got some volume on the game. I said I'd do it on that stream. I didn't say I'd do it afterwards, man. How can I pop a bottle? Although there is a Total Wine in Spokane, as I've learned. Felino, okay. To the captain, huh? Not at a kid's house. Well, no, the kids are in the unit next to us, so we're in a duplex. So it's basically, a house for two families separated by some walls. Pop my hat. I got things a little covert up in here. Here, I'll pop. It's not really much of a pop. All right, Louie, we'll catch you. We'll catch you later. So, haha. Cheers. Eddie, what's happening, man? Welcome. Hope you're ready for a good game. Oh, Matthews. Oh, Corpy. Shutting the 5-hole. Awesome to have you here, man. Yeah, it was close, man. I want Toronto to win so you can see how mad Torts gets in the press conference. Oh, fighting words. Hey, Evan. Welcome. Aquavelva. Get some intense play-by-play. Oh, you? Trevor, you doing the play-by-play? Shit. Oh, we should just quit the stream and go join you, man. Oh, the Knights to force a games. Oh, to go game 7 against Tampa? You know that, yeah, there was only one sweep, but this is the only game 5. Isn't that crazy, guys? Got 15 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated. Ah, yeah, that's true. Qualifiers. Nico's like, all right, let's celebrate. I'm going to give people 1,000 timeout minutes. That's funny. Feels like a game 7. Good. That's exactly what we want, man. We want that desperation. We want those fourth liners, getting the early goal and getting 14 minutes of ice time, right? Austin needs to get rid of the mustache. Oh man, no, it's the playoffs. That's the right time to have the mustache. All right, good luck, Mr. Ricci. Have fun. GLHF. All righty, sounds good, man. Feel the Bruins are gonna choke. Elias, I've kind of wondered that before too, but it's the Bruins. They find a way to do it, man. They always find a way to do it, to like win 2 rounds, So I can't sleep on them. All right. all right. Let me take a look at this. All right. Oh, Zach Werenski. Okay. Hot take Marner. Okay. Here we go. Let me see this. Damn, I'm way behind. I'm like a minute behind, guys. All right. Let's boogie, eh? Oh, man. Nice double team there. How does that go in? Was that a tip? That looks like I'm on a tiny screen now, guys, like a 6-inch screen, essentially. But was that actually deflected or redirected from somebody? Oh, yeah. That deflected off of Tyson Berry. Am I correct, guys? Oh, shoot. Dude, Nico, you gotta stop that, all right, man? Like, I know you're just goofing around, but see, like people think that that's actually spamming. So, dude, don't do it, or else I'm gonna have to pull the plug on mod for you. I know, man. But guys, come on. Let's not goof like that in here, okay? Because if we have people, other people tuning in, that's they're like, what the hell is this? I want to get out of here. All right, man. So kind of a fluky little deflection there. Guys, just leave the chat. Let people post their comments. That's all we need to do on here, okay? Ay caramba. All right. So now, Jackets 1-0. Man, I still see some fair composure from Toronto here. Oh, that was a terrible giveaway from Dermott. Your brother-in-law was good friends with Nathan Gerby. Huh. I still look like Tommy Oliver. And Corey Schneider. Oh, that's super cool. Wow. So in other words, this guy knows somebody who is now doing color commentary or who's in the booth at NBC Sports. That's pretty rad. I never said I wasn't a Power Ranger, Riley. The Stars beat the Blues today. That's usually a matchup for. All right, Nico, dude, we shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff in our chat, okay, man? Like, I'm pulling the plug. Sorry, dude. That's how it goes. All right. I don't need this baby. I don't need to babysit crap like this. All right. What would be my reaction if Azuka beats Bailey? I'll be happy for you. I will not be miserable myself, but I would usually pull for someone if they were from my hometown area. I love Nathan Gerby. He represents the short hockey players like you. Yeah, I mean, he's up there. Ennis is up there too, right? And then, of course, there are other guys who are like under 6 foot. Tyler Johnson's pretty short, I think. I mean, comparatively. Martin St. Louis, Hall of Famer, right? Undrafted Hall of Famer who's won a Hart Trophy and a Stanley Cup. Isn't that amazing, guys? Did I bring a Columbus or a Toronto jersey? No, I didn't. I only brought for the top 8 seeds just because, like, to go on to pack up a car for a 2-week trip, you're already bringing a lot of gear. So I brought a bag of jerseys, and yeah, I just fit the 8 that I could in there pretty much. Flyers got the number 1. Yep. They're playing like the team who I said they would be this time of year, man. Well, Riley, I do hope you get your wish, man. Oh, what a great save by Anderson to keep it 1-0, man. You're gonna wear a Jacket Skirby jersey? Stars, I'm hoping that I can have people there who can, help in the case that we have someone who's, joining just to like troll and stuff. We've had that happen before. So, with the channel growing, it's good to have some folks out there who can keep a watchful eye. But that said, guys, with mods, I'm going to now just be personally contacting individuals who I want to be moderators on the channel. So that's what we're going to be doing at this point going forward. And even so, like, just because, if someone's not a moderator, that doesn't mean that, you can't at least represent the community and say, hey, like I saw this message earlier, you might want to take a look at it. I think that maybe that was a spam account or something like that. So you don't have to be a moderator to be, obviously valuable in the community here. So, and besides, guys, maybe once we get into something more like a Discord, I don't have a timetable on that right now, but being at 1,000 subscribers, it would be nice if we had something like that. So maybe that will give, people additional opportunities to have sort of, roles or designations or something like that. You're chilling with your baby duck? Which one's your baby? Or are they all your babies? Hey guys, can we move on from this, please? All right. I know we just want to make sure everyone else can still have a good time. All right. All right. Well, I'm on a commercial break now. As I mentioned earlier, I'm probably a little bit delayed here. That was a sick save from Freddie Anderson to preserve just a 1-goal deficit for them. Who knows? A save like that, teams might be like, oh crap, we better wake up because our superhero goaltender just bailed our butts out, Yeah, Werenski, man. But that deflected off of Barry, right? In and out's good. Heck yeah. I don't think they have in and out in Idaho. Maybe they do, and I don't know it because they did expand outside of California. Savage, I'm doing pretty well, man. I'm glad to not be driving anymore because I was driving 12 hours yesterday. I drove for like 2.5 today, so a lot less, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, the commentary saying that goal deflected off of Barry's glove. But yeah, it's still Werenski's goal, of course. Another great young American defenseman. Flames or Stars? You're a Flames fan? Oh, no way, dude. I thought that you were actually a Stars fan. That's funny. Well, anyway, I was gonna say that I like the Flames in that matchup so far, just based on how they played the Jets. Even if the Jets didn't have 2 of their star players. Hello again. All right, my coffee is lukewarm now. This is gross. My Irish coffee. Have I been to Canada? Yeah. Not as nearly as much as I wish I had, but yeah, I've been a couple of times. When I was just like a toddler, essentially, I did go to Vancouver and I did go to Toronto, but that was again, 25 years ago, if not more. And then I went a few years ago to Whistler for a few days because I drove up from Seattle with a friend of mine. And then the next year I went over to Victoria, and I really liked that as well. Calgary will go for Taylor Hall. I don't. You know what? What's their cap situation looking like? I know that they have actually their star players on pretty good deals, right? I just don't know if any of the larger contracts. So they are taking on the TWH contracts. So I don't know if they're going to be able to afford them, right? You were in Whistler yesterday. Right on, man. The Flame C account on Twitter. Oh, that's you. Okay. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. I was like, I've seen this before. You've been to Montreal and Toronto. Vancouver is your next dream Canadian visit. Cool. Yeah, I've only literally driven through Vancouver as an adult. So I haven't really hung out there. So I'd like to check that out. Best Gamer, what's going on? Oh, awesome. My day's good. I've been on a road trip the past 2 days, driving from about San Jose all the way up to North Idaho. So that's where I am right now. I was driving for 12 hours yesterday. So I slept really well. I'm still tired just from watching the road the whole time, but I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty well. Surprised the Knights are using Leonard for the playoffs. I'm not, but at least from what I've seen so far, it's not like he's been the same Leonard from his brief time with Vegas, or at least their games have been higher scoring. But hey, if it works for them, then maybe that's what they're going to do. So the Hawks, can they keep pace in a track meet like that? Can Corey Crawford just be a little bit better than Leonard? I'm not going to keep. I don't think that's out of the question, honestly. Do I own any KHL jerseys? Great question. I actually don't. I had an opportunity to get a Dynamo Moscow jersey for a very good price, but I haven't done that. I would like to eventually get one or two, but after all my NHL jerseys, I have a couple of ECHL, a couple of AHL, and just a couple other kind of random jerseys. I'm not trying to collect for every team or anything like that. Johnny, Monty, and Kachuk are all under 7 million. That's pretty damn good. Brody and Hamnick are UFAs. I would think they would keep Brody, right? Frolik, his 4 million had been traded. Okay, so that actually seems like a pretty good cap management situation. Oh, dang. Columbus almost had a big second opportunity off of a big pad stop from Anderson. Does this game determine who plays Tampa? Yeah, I think it does, based on what I heard in the chat here. You want a Team Sweden? Oh, it depends on what size you're looking for, because I would be able to recommend something for you. Off the top of my head, I don't know. There's probably a decent, reputable eBay seller. If you want to go to retro to heritage, here, I'm going to type this out for you, Otto. Try retro to heritage on eBay. We have a signed Brody jersey, so I want him to sign it. Oh, right on. I love the Calgary jerseys. They're fantastic. I think I'll collect one more probably, or if not two. Well, Elias, if Boston finds some way to choke this, I will personally credit you. You're almost like channeling the choke job. Oh, Morgan Riley. Oh my God, how did they not score off of that? Wow. Yeah. Good feed from Riley. I thought they were going to bury that. Ha ha ha. Tyson Berry. Yeah. Thanks for the 411, Nick. You're all good, dude. The Flames Heritage jersey is top 10 in the league. I wouldn't disagree with that. I love it. It looks great. You're a Blues fan, so I know how your day's going. Hey, you know what, though? That means you guys get a lower seed, right? So shouldn't you actually like that more? Because that gives you a better chance, theoretically. This game got chippy? I haven't seen that just yet. I don't see any big hits or anything, but maybe things will change because I'm on, quite the delay here. Get the wrench next to your name. Oh, well, that's for our moderators. And I said this earlier. What I'm going to be doing going forward is I will personally reach out to people who I would like to moderate my channel. So that's how I'll do it going forward. Dang. Mikheyev just and then a post from Tavares. So crazy, man. The Bauer advantage stick, advanced stick. I don't know. I don't actually. I don't have any like legit hockey gear. I have my friend gave me his stick, and I have some rollerblades because being in California, ice hockey opportunities are so few and far between. What's that, Elisha? Your game is ahead. Oh yeah, comparatively, I'm sure. You're on a stream and you got timed out for no reason. Oh, I'm sorry to see that. You know, sometimes though, I've done this myself where it's kind of like I see a message and I like try to get over to it and like my finger just kind of like yeah, I accidentally click the hide button or something like that. So maybe it wasn't you, maybe it was somebody else that was supposed to be timed out. But yeah, I don't know. The dynamics of this sort of thing are pretty weird if you ask me. There's a hole cut out in the blade. Oh, okay. That's not the first time though, right? I think I've heard of something like that before. Was there preseason NFL today, guys? I swear I'm so out of touch with that. Check the phone. Sunshine State Hockey subscribed to me. Okay, so somebody in Florida, I would imagine. I certainly appreciate that. Thank you for the sub. Oh, thank you, Nick. Windy City, giving me a little Twizzler. Love on the Twizzlers. So wait, it still shows 1K, so that's good. Unlike there was a brief moment where it was like, oh no, we're down. Nice jersey in the background. I got two of them actually. I kind of hid away from one of them. But thank you, Zachary. Welcome to our stream. While we're chatting here, I wanted to also put the Leafs game on. Pseudo react to that. Just crazy that the Leafs had basically two posts or a post and a crossbar or something like that. I guess the hockey gods were like, okay, you guys got lucky the last time. Oh, hey, Tyler, what's going on? What am I doing with that? Yeah, I know. It sticks out like a sore thumb to a Sharks fan like yourself and myself. But up close, it's pretty beautiful with all that detailing in the logo. So I packed 8 jerseys because I put nearly all of them in a reusable bag, and I decided to pick the 8 top seeds. So we've got all of our top seeds. Elias, Cortana's not with me. She's my dad's taking care of her while I'm gone. Yup. I'm telling you, Tyler, we got to get on the Yotes wagon, man. Let's go Coyotes. Oh, heck yeah. So yeah, I guess at this point it's kind of like me pulling for the Yotes in the Hurricanes, but also for the Flyers, so my prediction can come true, and the Flames because I said Flyers over Flames before the season started. CJ takes a boss to know a boss. You got to pay the cost to be the boss, man. Cortana's not here, gamer, because I'm in North Idaho, and so my dad's taking care of her. So yeah. Hey, Alan! Ladies and gentlemen, we are graced by the presence of my good buddy, Alan, another funking gamer, hailing from Ireland originally, and then meeting me in Sharks territory, and now he lives in New Zealand. So Alan's got a channel of his own for anybody who likes awesome, terrific games and very, very funny, or who has a really good sense of humor. So please tune into my friend Alan here. That's awesome of him to join. Where am I right now? North Idaho, Coeur d'Alene, about 2 hours away from the Canada border. Thank you, CJ. Much appreciated, brother. The other day, you would cheer for the Yotes almost. Yeah. Okay. So you are. And the Avalanche. Yeah. Yeah. Alan, man. And not to mention, I'm sure things are somewhat back to normal over there. It's pretty great. I miss New Zealand. Swear, I wish that it was easier to transport Cortana. We'd go there, and I don't know if we'd ever come back. How come I took my dog to Oregon but not to Idaho? It's a cost thing. It's really expensive. Not to mention, I have a lot happening right now. Stream wise and channel wise. I don't want her to be stuck inside, not doing anything. So it just made more sense to leave her with my pops. New Zealand is normal. You feel blessed. Hell yeah, man. Pretty awesome. Will Freddie Anderson be worth much? I think Anderson will be worth much from how much he gets played. Well, that's a good point, Stars, in that, you don't want to, in the regular season, you don't want to wear out his career. And the Leafs, the last couple of years, haven't had a really good backup option. Not since, did they have Curtis McElhinney? They did, right? It just seems like forever ago that they did, right? Found a great beer at your local bar. Ah, terrific. You'll have to let me know more about it. Actually, I've seen some breweries here in Coeur d'Alene. So I'm happy to do some tasting over the next couple of weeks. It's self-promotion time. All right, cool. Let's open it up. So guys, as I kind of mentioned Alan earlier, his YouTube channel, Another Funkin' Gamer, my man. If anybody else has a channel, YouTube, or a Twitter account, Instagram, something like that you want to promote, we don't accept links in the comments just because of how I've set that. It's to prevent spam from the outside, essentially. But if you want to plug the name of your channel, I'm going to go ahead and just start that right here. So if anybody wants to follow me on Twitter, I am at Nick. I got to put an underscore there. And I have a Instagram is Twister Wrister Hockey. So follow me on Twitter, on the Twizzlers. You can find me. Oh, there we go. You can follow me on the Twistagram. And if you have an account or something like that, now's a good time to put that in the chat. You're also on Twitch. Oh, nice. So there you go. If you like gaming, Alan on Twitch. You have a channel that deals with Vikings jersey unboxing and various pickups. Oh, no way. So is that? So if we search for your name in YouTube, will it come up with your chat? And yeah, Stars Hockey, Flame C. I've seen you on there, of course. So yeah, guys, if you want to add anything like that, man, I cannot wait until we have. Guys, now that we're at 1K, I think that we can have YouTube community features. So I'll be able to make posts directly on YouTube that you guys can see in your feed. So that makes me really happy. We'll have super chat, and then I'll also be able to pin comments here in the chat. So for example, I can say, okay, welcome to the chat. Please keep it friendly. Don't spam. Don't self-promote unless I say otherwise. Have some fun with us, like all that good stuff. You sent some guests the jerseys? All right. Oh, thanks, Bob. I appreciate that. It's a good day, man. You'll have to let us know in the chat which team you're cheering for, whether that's in this game or the rest of the playoffs. You deal with Vikings jersey unboxings and pickups. Nice. Hey, we are joined by Paul D'Arienzo, aka I Don't Give Kachuk. And Paul, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I remember when you hit 1K. You're a Rangers fan. You want the Hawks to win. Okay. You guys still, you have a future ahead of you that hopefully is quite promising. And Nico, I'll get to those. I'll take a look at those. Guess the jerseys. Yeah, sorry, Drew. Not to mention I went off of Barry's glove there. But you guys had a post. You had a crossbar essentially. So you're knocking on the door. Absolutely. A new jersey coming out in about a week or so. Nice, dude. If you haven't connected with me yet on Twitter or Instagram, I would like to definitely sub to you, probably on my other account because that's the one I use more for the Minnesota Vikings. But yeah, thanks, Alan, dude. You in part have paved the way to content creation, that sort of thing. So, I need to tune more into your streams and just mess with you in the chat. But yeah, a congratulatory email. Oh my god. And sometimes you guys, I get so much in the way of, fun things like guess the jersey or take a look at this photo or, hey, here's my dog, here's my victory puppy, and I really wish that I had the time to really give you guys all responses or to give you, the responses at the degree at which I aspire, but honestly, it's getting to that point where it's really no longer possible. So If I don't get back to you, that's just because it's really a bandwidth sort of thing on my end. But I do want to let you know that I appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Riley. And you got me a picture too? Oh, that's your girl. That's an interesting that's an interesting image. It's almost like kind of like Harley Quinn almost. Super cool. Does she dress like that in the ring? That's badass. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I accidentally guessed. Oh, and Nico, if you're, you know, it would help a lot if you're able to attach those all in one email, or one email for all the guesses and then one for all the answers. That would help me a ton, man. Oh wow, Anybody have an idea what this is? I have no freaking idea. That's so confusing. It's just black and white, so with a little bit of a stripe. So I'm gonna say that's Dallas. Ah, okay. That's cool, man. About time Toronto doesn't blow Game 5. Stars. This is a Motorola something. G4, G3. I don't know, man. Motorola G3. I want to say $250, man. I just got a really good case. This has lasted me over a year now, year and a half almost. So I personally don't mind, man. I'm rocking Google Fi. Everything is so much cheaper with that. But anyway, I totally recommend that. Your Twitter is JC199456. Right on. What can my phone run? I don't know, actually. I haven't tried like any certain games. So yeah, that was actually a Rangers jersey. If your sequence of emails is correct, Nico, oh man, I got fooled on that. Okay, now you got this one. Oh wow. This one's straight up navy and it looks like there's some white in it. Dude, you're taking cryptic photos to another level, man. I can't figure this out. But I don't know. I might say Winnipeg. Is that Winnipeg? Is that blue or is that navy? Because I can always call this two separate colors. I don't know. Winnipeg? I'm confused, man. Oh, that was a blue Rangers. Okay, that's like classic Rangers right there. Okay. All right, man. You know what? I might have to hold on to these other. I might have to hold these other ones for another stream because I know we've got some other folks throwing stuff my way. Oh, one of those was a Lundqvist. Too easy? You mean it's too easy to fool me? Favorite NHL team in Canada? You know, man, I really don't have one. I've always liked. Now, hear me out, guys. You know, being in the States, we don't have the same kind of hockey media as Canada, so it's not like everybody's always talking about the Leafs. So I actually liked the Leafs growing up, and even as of a couple of years ago, I really did. Especially when they brought Patrick Marleau, I was rooting for the Leafs pretty heavily. But now it's kind of like, okay, I'm in tune with kind of the rest of the media and the community out there, so it's kind of like I don't want to be like a big Leafs fan or something. I still want them to win a cup. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like I want them to win so much more than any other Canadian team. So other than that, I mean, Jets are fine. Like I would get behind them. The Flames in this case, I'm going to be supporting them to a degree as well. But if any other Canadian team won, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was even a time, guys, when actually there was a brief time when the Canucks were up there for me. And the Senators back in the in the aughts. Yeah. So with Spezza at the beginning of his career, Alfredson, Heatley, Hossa, Chara, Radek Bonk, and Patrick Lalime. The Senators for a while there were my favorite team. If they go back to their original look, I might be on the Sens wagon, man, because I like what they're doing with Pierre Dorian's actually done some pretty good stuff recently, and that Erik Karlsson trade really started to work in their favor, eh? Savage. So for mods, I'm going at this point, since we're good on our mod count. If I feel like I want somebody else to join as a mod, I'm personally going to reach out to them apart from the stream. So I will reach out to people who I'd like to moderate my channel going forward. Yeah, Scooby-Doo logo is a curse. Well, yeah, they got to the finals, but they just couldn't win one. The home team should wear white. or do I think that both teams should wear a different home color if they're different? Wait, sorry, my brain got a little scrambled there. Hi, Hot Dog. What's going on? Thanks for joining the chat, man. Oh, hello, Aaron Preston. I was talking smack about you earlier. No, talking about smack about the Packers. I'm just joking, dude. The rough concept. I need to look at it further, dude. Like, guys, this is the busiest time I've ever had on this channel, and it's pretty nuts, honestly. Especially when you factor in planning for a 2-week trip and driving all the way to where you're going, 16 hours. So honestly, I really just don't have as much time as I'd like. If I'm able to reply to you, that's great, but I can't guarantee that for everything. Hot dog. You Kessel fan? Hey, I'm good. I'm good, brother. We're hanging out here. We're watching a little bit of Leafs and Blue Jackets, and yeah, I eclipsed 1,000 subscribers, or at least the last time we checked, I was there. So I'm happy to kind of be celebrating with the rest of our community here. And Aaron, of course, man, you and I will always be smack talking in good faith, of course, my friend. So cheers, Aaron Preston. Cheers, Hot Dog, and everybody else in this chat. Oh, Savage. No. It doesn't have anything to do with that. You know, I'm learning, guys. I'm learning, you know, as the channel gets a little bit bigger, as I stream more, I learn more about other challenges that are going to happen. That's true. That's, you know, these are challenges that other YouTubers have experienced. I don't have all the answers, but I am, you know, I'm seeking for solutions. So I appreciate, you know, everybody's continuous support on here. That definitely gives me the motivation, even when we do face challenges. So thanks, guys. You have a diet root beer, dude. Diet A&W, that's the way to go. What brought me out to Idaho? Well, Tyler, little change of scenery, man. Little change of scenery. You know, it's a beautiful part of the country. The north, especially this northern part that I'm at right now. I like to call it a little Lake Tahoe almost, because you're close to skiing. There's all kinds of boating. You know, things are cheap. Gas is $1 cheaper, dude. It's pretty great. And if you want better shopping, if you need an airport, Spokane's 30 minutes away, man. Cheers. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Still 1K. Still. Yep. But who knows, man? A couple of crazy streams and videos can get you somewhere you never know. Get a YouTube partnership, like a membership system. I don't know about a membership. I think I need to get to like what, 10K or 20K for that. I haven't thought about that yet, actually. There are certainly things that will be enabled for me, like monetization, super chat. That's another thing. So those are features that we'll be implementing soon. And guys, you know, I haven't even talked about this yet, but even though I want to take some dedicated time to work out the details, aka you may have to wait a couple of weeks, I will be doing a custom Adidas jersey giveaway. So a Twisted Wrister customized jersey, or a jersey customized to Twisted Wrister number 18, will go to a lucky subscriber or viewer. And that is something that I hope you can look forward to. It will be the team of your choice in the NHL. If you want another league, we'll be able to work something out, but at the least, we'll have a custom jersey, NHL jersey for somebody here. And, you know, I've given away a jersey on a live stream before too, guys. So you never know. You never know. And the best way to stay in the know, notifications bell down below. Yeah. Another streamer that you watch has 3.5 and he has membership. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, as I just said earlier, I'm learning, guys. I don't know everything. So if that becomes an option to me, I might explore that. But the thing is that here's what's important. And I'm somebody who always makes this mistake. I often bite off more than I can chew. I often say, hey, I think I got this. I think I can meet this deadline here. I think I can get this going. I don't want to overcommit to things because I don't want to be promising people or giving the notion that I'm going to follow through on something, but I don't. So when I say something like, I appreciate all of the submissions, all of the, you know, comments on the videos, all the emails I get, all the Twitter messages and Instagrams, I really do appreciate that, guys. But now we're at the point where I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to respond to those, or if I do, it might not be until a little bit later on. So, you know, this is kind of what happens when things grow a little bit here. But in this case, I wanted to make sure that with today's stream, I really focus on engaging with you guys because you're a huge reason why we're here. Absolutely. Right now, you know, being here, showing interest, giving the thumbs up, chatting. That all actually contributes to attracting more people to come to the channel. And hopefully, guys, hopefully those are others, and we have seen this so far. Hopefully this is others like yourselves who enjoy the sport, who enjoy the company of others on here, and can contribute to a growing, fun environment here and in hockey in general. So yeah. I appreciate that, Nick, aka Savage Nick. But as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be personally reaching out to people when I do think it's appropriate to add more moderators. At this point right now, I'm not looking to necessarily grow our moderator count. So that's something that I may revisit down the road, or maybe on another platform like Discord. But again, I don't want to make any false promises on that stuff. Do I like hot dogs? I do like hot dogs. Hot diggity, I do like hot dogs. Is there anything I do not like to do? I don't like to troubleshoot car problems. I'm terrible at it. Yeah, that's just the first thing that came to mind. Well, I watched the lottery. Yeah, that's a great point. I was thinking maybe I might make some time to actually do a live reaction to that, or at least film my reaction to it. Like 24 or 30, 26 or 31 for Rangers. Nico, you can still enter it, man. I mean, really, guys, if you really prefer a specific number, we can make it happen. But I am going to put Twisted Wrister on the back. Oilers win, you riot. What happens if? What? Oh, the Flames fans will riot. I see. Stars. I didn't bring Cortana. It's kind of one of those things where if you want to rent out a space on Airbnb or find a hotel, it's already like double the price, to bring a dog or to have an accommodation to bring a dog. And so in this case, I'm staying here for 2 weeks. That would have added up so much. And I love Cortana more than anything, really. But in this case, I have my dad taking care of her. And so she'll be in a backyard and she'll be having a great time because there's nobody else that she likes more than my dad. Even me. She likes my dad more than she likes me. Hot dog as a like a guest. I've never tried that on stream yet, and if that's the case, I'll be probably partnering with some of the folks I've known in the YouTube community for a couple of years first. But I mean, hey, I appreciate. I mean, everyone's got so much enthusiasm on here. It's rocking. It's rocking. Papa Twist and the Puppery, exactly. Take a gold treat for. I need to have a gold treat every time someone scores in this game. I need to give myself a treat. I'll take a drink. How about that? Thoughts of doing an NFL channel or working more with Viking stuff? Jake, not specifically Vikings. I've kind of thought about that in the past, but not necessarily. I love a couple of the Vikings channels that I follow out there already. Purple for the Win podcast, absolutely. And Realistic Randy, who lives in my neck of the woods, actually. Beef jerky. I do have some beef jerky. That's funny. I actually do. So what was I saying? Oh, for the Vikings. Guys, here's I've always had second channel ideas running in my mind. So one that recently came up here, I was just thinking about, I don't know what I would name it necessarily, but it would just be me doing stupid stuff, really. So not all stupid, but it'd be things like, I would accept submissions for, commentators you wanted me to imitate or characters, and I would give that a shot because I like doing stuff like that on the stream with you, and people generally seem to like it. I know it's not for everybody, but it would be that. It would be like reviewing beers. It would be going to the skate park and showing you just how terrible I am at, trying to do an axle stall on a quarter pipe. So it would be stuff like that. All my traveling stuff. Neil he bakes some of that into his content, into his channel. So I think, you guys you like all the hockey content, and that's what we want to focus on first and foremost. But if there's an opportunity, I'm happy to just kind of shoot the breeze or shoot the moon with some of this other stuff. So I don't know, maybe, but for the time being, we're at 1K. Let's keep building. Yeah, Nico, and you're right, man. Cortana would actually be a good subject for another channel. NHL, be a pro or an expansion team franchise, dude. gaming is a way to definitely get some more viewers, and a separate channel for that would actually be kind of nice. I don't know if that's the best for me, but I really do think that's a great idea, though. Yeah, we're into the second period. Excellent. WWE channel. Okay, so it basically would be me reacting to WWE footage that you send me. Actually, that's not a bad idea. That kind of stuff gets tons of subs. All sorts of reactions, guys. That's always good. Give Cortana the account of, or the amount of treats as the number of goals in this game. Maybe I'll take a screenshot of that and give that to my dad. Say, this is my only wish. Yeah. How many Sharks games have I been to? Stars, I've been a half season ticket holder the past 2 seasons. So, that right there is, in total, that's like 35 games. And then I went to a bunch of playoff games the past year. And before that, man, I haven't gone to like a lot of games a year necessarily. There have been a couple of years where I've gone to like 6 games or so. But I've been going to games at the Shark Tank for 20 plus years, man. Actually, 25 years is probably the first time I went. Yeah. Do a channel for fans to run? I don't know how that would work, actually. Twisted Wrister Gaming. I thought, it's funny. Right before I started Twisted Wrister Hockey, I was thinking I would do a gaming channel. I collect some retro consoles and whatnot, and I know Justin from Hands Down Hockey has Hands Down Gaming. The only thing is that it's a very crowded space, and I don't know. I don't feel like I would have necessarily a unique enough approach to that sort of thing. But that's just me kind of BSing. Which Sharks jersey is the favorite of all time? Great question. Donald, unless it's Donnell. Either way, welcome into the chat. Excellent of having you here. I'm a big Sharks fan, in case you didn't know, but it seems like you do. My favorite is the Heritage jersey from 2015, 2016. I absolutely love that. I have that as a Reebok Premier, but my pipe dream is to get that as a Reebok Authentic. Let me know in the chat if you have any Sharks jerseys that you particularly like, of course. And I think this year, 30th anniversary for the team, I'm pretty damn sure we will see. I would make a bet. I'm willing to bet the team is going to issue the white version of the original Sharks uniforms, the original home jersey for, 30th anniversary. All I need is a TV and a console, a capture card. That would help too. Yeah, or PC. Yeah, I used to build PCs. You like the Sharks Black Adidas Stealth? I'm not my favorite, but I think they did a very nice job, and I'm very happy to have one of those in my collection. We've got 13 of you beauties, but it seems like we've got like 30 with how many awesome questions and comments are coming in here. All right, Nico, have a good night. 25th anniversary. Yeah, man, that's magnificent. That's just straight magnificent. 1-0, Matt Man. 1-0 for the Jackets on a Zach Werenski goal that deflected off of Tyson Berry's glove. Whew, you drink after all that right there. Delicious rye whiskey. Jersey brand do I like better, Adidas or Fanatics? Even though they're more expensive, I certainly do prefer Adidas for the quality of the logo. The quality of the fabric is better also on Adidas, although Fanatics kind of feels more comfortable. But again, with Adidas, I can find deals out there on blank jerseys around in the neighborhood of $100 or $110. And I'd rather pay that than $70 for Fanatics. I know that sometimes you can get Fanatics for a good deal like that. Beer at the bar made you think of me. It's called DQ. Are you kidding me? DQ, like Dairy Queen, Hakuna Matata Tropical IPA. Oh my God, CJ. I need to visit Pittsburgh just to kick it with you. Honestly, I kid you not. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. We'd have to get some Hakuna Matatas, watch the Penguins and the Sharks. We got to hang, man. Adidas or Reebok Premier? Again, I like Adidas because it's a quality sort of thing, and I think that I can find a good enough deal to justify the extra moolah. Now the Adidas, the Reebok Premiers, I believe they used to also be sold for $130. Correct me if I'm wrong, but again, Adidas for only $50 more. I think it's worth that. Granted, I have full-time jobs. I mean, that hasn't been affected, so I'm very fortunate. So I like to put more money into that sort of thing. The Reebok Premiers are fine, but they snag. That's the problem. They snag. They pill. They don't pill too badly. They snag really badly though. And Adidas, those jerseys really just don't snag. They have the durability on them is good, and the on ice durability is probably even better. Fanatics nailed the Jets logo. I haven't seen one of those up close. I have a Predators one, and the logo looks nice. I'm fine with that. But yeah, it's kind of a fabric sort of thing. Gucci Gang. Get that twisted jersey? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, Royce, but thank you for your support. Lauren, what's going on? All right, well, I appreciate you stopping by, man. That's awesome. Oh, great question, Donald. You'll have to let me know say 1 if it's Donald, or type 2 if it's Danelle. Anyway, Baron Von Weaver, I wanted to answer your question there. And I've actually mentioned this in recent streams. I can't necessarily make a call on 1 or 2. I remember liking 2 more as a kid, but if I went back and rewatched it, I'd probably like 1 just a little bit more. Danelle. All right, awesome. Thank you. Plan to get a Golden Knights jersey next. I thought you already had one, Riley. Well, it's long overdue for you, buddy. Oh my computer is making a ton of noise. You relooked, it wasn't a lowercase q, it was a 9. D9. District 9? Like the Neil Blomkamp film? Takes place in Johannesburg. I'm full of trivia, guys. I'm just a walking piece of trivia, nothing more. Thank you, guys. We got 25 thumbs up. That's awesome of you. And who knows what we'll be able to do on YouTube now with some more community features opening up. Anyway, just because of all your great messages, I haven't been paying attention to the game so much. What do you guys think now? Does Toronto look any sharper now? Because it looks like Columbus is bringing the heat. If you win the jersey giveaway, the Heritage Flames or the Hawks for the chain stitching. Ooh, hoo, hoo. And you know, Best Gamer, we've actually done hockey trivia as a live stream. So, and it went pretty well. I'll have to, work on my efficiency. Oh, nice save. Pad save Anderson there. Anderson's looking sharp, guys. I don't put that first goal on him whatsoever, since that was really a deflection. Oh, no. Jets won and a Heat CCM. Okay. You're going to get Knights, Hurricanes, Predators. Yeah, Riley, you should definitely get a Canes Heritage. I like those. Of course, this Knights one I'm wearing right now, the detailing in the logo. I'm sure you've probably seen a photo of what that looks like, but the detailing in the logo, it looks terrific, man. They nailed it. Hey, Matthew, thanks, man. Thank you so much. It's funny. My friend, he lives also in Auckland. He actually was in the stream a few minutes ago. So I know him from when he lived out in the States with me. He's originally from Ireland, and he's like one of the sweetest dudes I know. Super funny, too. Chris, Orbital Stride. You've been vital in the growth of this channel, my friend. I appreciate that. And greetings from Northern Idaho. Dude, it's awesome. We're at 1K, and we've got a 1K jersey giveaway. And just because you've won a jersey before doesn't mean you can't enter this next one. That's for sure. You're going to get the 3rd jersey for the Canes? Okay, that's a good one, too. I like the red one more, but the black one, they did a really good job on that, too. Wrong jersey, though? Yeah, you got that right, man. I packed 8 jerseys for my trip. They're all the guys who won who won the top 4 seeds. So we got some Capitals, Lightning, Flyers, what other teams? Stars, Blues, all those guys. I brought a Sharks. I brought my Los Tiburones promotional jersey, though. Yeah, dude. Long overdue to get yourself an Adidas Devils jersey, dude. Are you gonna get the regular home one, or are you gonna wait for the alternate? Hey, Pat, what's going on, Pat? Dude, thanks for your congratulatory post. So, my guy here, Pat. Now you guys have seen me promo this once in a while, and certainly after Pat posted this on his group here, I'm very happy to actually plug you guys here. So guys, this is called Amino, Amino, and it's a online communities app. And our guy here, Pat, he runs a group called Chell. I'm going to tap into this right now. So this allows you to connect with other hockey fans. Look at that. You got 7,100 plus here. And they let me, post links to my channel videos. They let me, post images. You can do that. You can go live on there, which is cool. I've never tried that out. Maybe I will one day. We'll see what happens. You can also write blogs, enter chat rooms. I highly recommend it. This is called Chell, and it's on the app called Amino, Amino, like amino acids. You're going to get a Red Devils home jersey. All right, man. I'm hoping the Devils will put out another alternate. It'd be sick to see them put out a black one, but we'll see. Ryan's back again. Awesome. The Los Tiburones. Well, here, actually, I don't have it with me, but it's a sort of like Latino heritage promotional jersey, like a jersey. So they do that. They've done that 2 times or 3 times? 3 times, actually. So I brought one of mine. Of course, Latino heritage is very prominent in the Western United States, especially in the Southwest. Oh, Marina says hi. Oh my God. Hi to Marina. Dude, she's a beaut. Hope everything's going well between you two. I'm happy for you, man. Oh, 2-on-1 shot. Oh my goodness. That could have been 2-0. Of course, though, you got to credit Freddie Anderson. He's looked excellent this game. We got 18 of you beauties in the chat. We got 27 thumbs up. This is fantastic, guys. What did you miss? I don't know when you bounced, man. But it's still 1-0. That's all I know. Thank you, Lord Campbell. Cheers. This isn't Irish, but it's still whiskey. Cheers. You're pulling for. Ooh, a little spasm. Must be from all the driving. You're pulling for Toronto because you are a Stars fan, and they have Spezza. Fair enough, dude. Cheers, dude. Yeah, man. I'd love to see one of those grizzled veterans win a Stanley Cup. Of course, Patty Marleau. He's already been bounced. Joe, hey, you know what though, Pat? You're gonna have to hold me to this, man. I got to get on board the Stars here. You guys are playing who? The Flames. That sucks because at the beginning of the year I picked the Flames to go to the Cup Finals. But I mean, if Pavelski can be a factor for you guys, I would love that. Oh, Danelle, you're from the Tri-State area? Oh, excuse me. I was thinking of the Tri-Cities. I was there. I was in Tri-Cities earlier. You have the 3 local teams. Nice, dude. That must be so awesome. If you're just a hockey fan, even if you don't specifically root for one of those teams, just like taking a bus or a subway or whatever and going to all those. We don't have anything like that on the West Coast. I mean, we have LA and Anaheim close to each other, but that's about it. Actually, Arizona, Phoenix, and Vegas are only a couple hours away too. All right, so open the portal for the comp. Oh, it's not. It's just going to be a giveaway, Matthew. So everyone's going to be able to do that. And where? Good question, Matthew. I haven't actually thought this out entirely yet. This is the craziest time of the year for me. So I will be taking some time to think about this. I won't announce this tomorrow or anything like that. But if you hit the notifications bell to stay in the know, you will not miss it. Trust me. But if you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, that kind of stuff also helps. But I don't plan to make that necessary. I don't think I'm going to plan to make that a requirement to follow me on social media, but that sort of thing happens sometimes too. But I'd like this to be open to everybody who's subscribed to me on YouTube. If SportsK does customization, CJ, yes. So for those of you in the US, sportsk.com is a great site to find good deals on Adidas jerseys. They're usually kind of between $125 and $135, though they have sales beyond that sometimes. And they do customizations. I've had a Timo Meyer jersey customized there, and they did a very nice job. Absolutely did. So if people in the States want a good customization option, I would say you can buy and customize from SportsK. That's very nice. And of course, we've got Cool Hockey in Canada, Hockey Authentic. Those are my guys. I can't praise them enough because I think that they need a little bit more visibility in the community. So, got you into hockey was the Mighty Ducks movies. Right on, dude. Right on. and that that only helped hockey grow where I'm from originally in California. If you find a blank, you can buy it and ask them to put something on it. Yes. So you'll have to enter like special requests in the comments for customization, but they do charge $65 on top of the price of the jersey. So if you find a jersey for $125, you add $65, that becomes $190. But those jerseys are hand stitched, hand sewn. So that is that justifies the $65 price point. What's the giveaway? It is a Twisted Wrister customized. Well, it's an NHL team of your choice, Adidas jersey, customized for Twisted Wrister on the back. And I'm gonna by default put the number 18 because that's how I customize mine. If you have a number that you prefer more, though, we'll let you have it. But yeah, you've been to 2 Devils games, 1 Islanders, but no Rangers. Okay, so you got to go to MSG, or at least for hockey, you do. I haven't been out that way in 20 years, man. So if I ever go out there during hockey season, I'm hitting them all, man. Excuse me. I'm going to touch them all. You don't have social media? It's all good, Matthew. I don't fault you, man. I actually, you know what? If that helps you maintain sincere relationships with the ones that you have out there with your friends, hey, all good, man. Thankfully, we have great people on here, so that encourages me to keep this going. Rumor has it we will have a 4th jersey program. Yeah, I heard about that as well. Heritage and special game and events jerseys. Oh man, that sounds like a lot, but you know what? It's good. It's good because people will buy that stuff. I honestly think that the hockey guy and post to post and whatnot, like those folks are a huge reason why we're out there collecting jerseys. They're a really big reason. So I hope that actually encourages the NHL to do more stuff like that. Yeah. I should listen to John right now. Oh boy. Whatever is going to happen, he's going to have something. He's definitely going to have a bone to pick or something to get off his chest tonight. You tried watching the game on your computer, but it says you don't have it. Oh no. I wonder if that's because your phone is like picking up a different geography or a different region. I'm not sure, Ryan, because I don't know where you're based out of, but usually that sort of thing could be the problem. You're a Devils fan, but your dad gets free Rangers club tickets. Nice. 3 times. It meant more for bringing clients, not your son. Yeah. That's still pretty cool, though, man. The playoff matchups, who do I think winning each of the series? Danelle, I need to actually – I've been on the road today, so I don't really know – what all the matchups are necessarily. So I kind of want to break this down a little bit in a separate video if I have time. I keep saying this guy's like a broken record, but this really is the craziest time of the year for me. So to be able to get on this stream right here is fantastic. But I mean, in terms of producing content, like that's going to be a jam because work, I got some stuff to catch up on with work. And I've got some stuff happening out here where I am on my trip for 2 weeks. So a lot happening. Ooh. So we're getting a Leafs power play. You know what? I'm hoping for a Leafs power play goal here. They knocked on the door a couple times here in the first stanza. So let's hope for it, guys. So come on, Leafs. Huh. I put a decent amount of this in my coffee earlier. So I'm feeling quite pleasant right now, as a matter of fact. But yeah, if the Hawks play like they did against the Oilers, I mean, Vegas cannot quit on take those guys lightly. Who do I want to win this game? You know, dude, I really don't care that much. In that I want both, like whoever wins this game, who do they play in the next series after this? The Lightning. Whoever wins this, I want to absolutely win the next series. Absolutely. Not because I hate Tampa, but because I think that I can get on board with either of these teams making a deep run. All right, Ryan. Good luck, dude. Good luck to you. I don't think that my host family knows that I'm going to be streaming. Well, I mentioned that earlier, but they might not know that I'm going to be basically talking nonstop for 3 hours at a time. Come on, Leafs, get a power play goal. Let's see it, guys. Oh, Oh, who gets that clear for the Jackets? Who disrupts the passing lane? None other than arguably the best defensive forward in the NHL, Boone Jenner. I love that guy, dude. If I ever get another Jackets jersey, I got to customize for him, even if he's not on the team anymore. Don't lie. You want that first pick Sharks got from Tampa to be the middle of the first. That's a great point too, fellow Sharks fan. We got 31 thumbs up, guys. Thanks so much. That's awesome. Korpisalo's on his game, but the Leafs aren't getting enough traffic in front of the net, in my opinion. Don't care who wins, but would love to see things go into overtime. Overtime. I do, CJ. It's a Reebok, though, so maybe I want to upgrade to an Adidas at some point. You know what I would like to see, though? I would like to see the Jackets use their current color scheme and issue the cannon on the front, kind of like they do on the shoulder, so kind of following that scheme. I think that would look pretty damn good, too. Yeah, that sucks, Ryan. Just watch enough sports, Royce, and you'll get it. Awesome, guys. Very good stream with you so far. Actually, this is a terrific stream. Great way to, celebrate 1K. And, I definitely want to go outside and explore Idaho. But I said to myself, nope, I got to get things right for the stream. Got to hang out with you guys first. You're at Deep Creek Lane in Maryland, I would think. Deep Creek Lake. That sounds like a very nice place to get away to. Planning to get a Seattle Kraken jersey. Oh, Danelle, I really like both of them. I almost like, at least when I saw the designs, maybe not like the jersey in person or anything like that. I almost like the white one more than the dark one, but I think I might buy both. They did a pretty damn good job. Host family, that's right, Aaron. So I'm at an Airbnb right now. So I'm just renting out a room. I'm not doing like I'm not renting out a full unit myself. Vlog Cortana playing in the park when I get back. Of course, there will definitely be more Cortana. The second mascot, the Blue Jackets, looked like something appropriate. Yeah, look up Columbus Blue Jackets boomer mascot. How do I feel about Seattle naming their team the Kraken? I really like it. It's something totally different, at least in professional sports it is. Now, if they could go back and name it something else, come on, how could they miss Seattle Sasquatch? But that aside, Kraken is a great choice. Someone proposed Grinders. I thought Grinders was a great option, man. Given that, Seattle is kind of like the Starbucks capital, or where Starbucks originated, and Grinders, of course, has a hockey connotation. That would have been fantastic, I think. But I don't know if there would have been I don't know. But it was fantastic. I would have liked Emeralds as well. And Rainier's a little weird, but I would have also appreciated that too. Plus, then you have three beasts in the water. You have the Orcas, a.k.a. the Canucks. You have the Sharks. Hell yeah. And you have the Kraken. It looks like a cannon. That's what Boomer looks like. Right. But it's a little different. But yeah. So, guys, are we gonna get a goal before this period ends? There hasn't been any sort of scrambling or anything like that. Why does Google think that? Hey Google. Hey Google. Do you like hockey?
I love hockey. It's my favorite activity outside of searching.
No freaking way. Google likes hockey? Hey Google. Okay, Google. Do you have a favorite hockey team?
I like the Webster University Gorloks. Their mascot was invented by the students and staff.
What? Hey Google, what's a Gorlock?
According to Wikipedia, the Gorlock is Webster University's school mascot.
Oh, what? I don't understand any of this. Hey Google, who's going to win the Stanley Cup? They're just showing me the score of this game. All right, enough of that. Yeah, exactly, TJ. That's kind of how I see it. At least they didn't call themselves the Totems. I would have called them some. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I didn't like totems, especially when the Canucks already use like, sort of indigenous imagery. Oh, Boomer. See, the thing is that Boomer was the cannon was positioned like this, and on the side you had a couple of wheels, so it looked a little bit suggestive, let's say. In other words, I don't think parents would want their kids to take a picture of it. Will there be a rivalry between Seattle and San Jose? Would it be better than the Sharks Ducks or Sharks Kings? Great question, Ryan. So I made a video with Audie James on his channel. By the way, guys, Audie James, absolute beauty, coming from Calgary. Check out his channel, Audie James, AUDDIE James. So we made a video on that together on his channel, and I said, yeah, I mean, that's going to be a rivalry. The two teams will need to be really competitive at the same time. And does that have potential to be better than the Sharks rivalries than those, or better than the ones with our SoCal teams? Probably. Sharks and Knights, it turned out like that. And I mean, is there any sort of rivalry outside of is there a rivalry between people who live in San Jose and people who live in Vegas? No. Sports made that. So Seattle and San Jose would be great because a lot of people who move out of Seattle come to the Bay Area, and a lot of people who leave the Bay Area come to Seattle. So absolutely. You're going to have Sharks fans in Seattle. You're going to have Kraken fans in San Jose. I'm sure you already do, You wanted them to be the Emeralds or the Undertakers? Yeah, I think Emeralds would have been pretty dope, dude. What team is going to move? CJ, it's already been confirmed that Arizona is the team that will move out of the Pacific. So, that's in part because Phoenix is the easternmost city. Well, actually, no, Calgary or Edmonton might be more eastern technically. I'm not sure. But Arizona is obviously going to be close enough to Dallas, not too far from Nashville, close to Colorado. And they don't actually set their clocks back for daylight savings time. So that also helps. Coyote Stars rivalry? Maybe so. Royce, I think you're onto something. By the way, very, very politely worded. Wow, there's only 220 left. I've been running my mouth the whole time because you guys have given me so many amazing questions, actually. You hope the Coyotes don't move to Houston. Houston would be a great next place for an NHL team in the States, but yeah, I don't want them to do that either. I want this new ownership group, or this new owner, this new CEO to really give the Coyotes, give Arizona a team to rally around and create that community sense, having people who are from Latino families. I think that should help. And hopefully they can get a player like Austin Matthews. Yeah, right. Hopefully, but it'd be awesome to see them, to see more Latino talent come out of the NHL and a player like that to go to a team like the Coyotes, because that'd be amazing in terms of marketing and buzz and excitement. Quebec City, I mean, pipe dream. But yeah, since you told me that you got the Adidas jerseys of the Rangers, Islanders, and Devils are better to wear than Fanatics. Yes. I mean, Fanatics, the material is comfortable to wear, but it might be susceptible to some tearing just due to the perforations in the mesh. Not to mention, I like the sizing of Adidas. They're nice and long, man. They're long. They're a little bit better fitted, I think. Fanatics are a little bit more generic in their fit, or a little bit more factory fit. And so that's one reason why they're priced lower. Quebec City Coyotes. Are there even? I guess there are coyotes out there, but there are probably more wolves out there almost. Alex, I would be delighted. But yeah, I'll reply to your chat, and if I haven't followed you back yet, just say, hey, take a look at my account. I will, especially since you're creating content. That's pretty dope, dude. So Columbus threatening with just a minute left here. Oh, Goose Nyquist, former Shark. You're gonna show me a video of how bad your stream is. All right, man. Now the Leafs back the other way. 45 seconds left. Come on, Leafs, get on the door or get on the board. Get on the doorstep. They need to get on the doorstep. They need more. They need more net front traffic. But Columbus is defensively so stout. All right, Werenski on the rush. Feeds it back in front of the net. Penalty coming up to the Leafs. Oh boy. 15 buttes in the chat. This is excellent. And 32 thumbs up. I appreciate that, guys. That's excellent. I mean, this day has gone very well so far, for sure. In part because of that. It's going to be a trip. Yep, that's a trip and penalty. Can't wait for after this game, guys. I might have to go out and get some pizza. That'll be a deciding factor on whether or not I like a place. Either how good their pizza is or how good their Mexican is. If I can go to a taqueria and get a burrito that's comparable to what I'd get in California, I'm not talking about Chipotle, I'll be a very happy customer. And Adidas, Danelle, man, you have a lot of really good questions. Hopefully we get you around here for more streams and more videos, because something like this can actually be beneficial to content that I create on YouTube. So, for example, I would like to put out a sizing guide because I know that retailers have sizing information, but I want to give people a better sense of how sizing has evolved as we've gotten to different manufacturers. So it's funny because in today's Adidas jerseys, like a 50 is considered a medium, whereas a 50, 15 years ago was considered a large. Now, this kind of jersey, it's nice in that I can put a sweatshirt under it and comfortably wear this over it. But it's not super wide. It's just enough to put something under it. But what I really like about this jersey versus maybe jerseys of years past is that it runs exceptionally long. I like that because I've got a really long torso. So because I'm kind of a lean guy, but kind of tall, this sort of size fits me perfectly. Although I can still fit in a size 46, but I'm not going to wear a sweatshirt underneath that. Like this is my cold weather jersey. I like my jersey to have some room, especially if I'm going to get a little COVID, if I'm going to get a little COVID gut going on. But yeah, I'm 6 feet, Otto. I might be like 6 feet, half an inch or something like that. But when I was out there on dating apps, I was like, yeah, ladies, I'm 6'1". They never questioned it though. Planning on going to a Kraken game. Keenan, absolutely, man. I've been to Seattle, I think a total of, to quote Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 9 times. So I love Seattle. I used to go every year or every other year. I've spent more time in Seattle than almost any other U.S. city, except for the ones I've lived in. Actually, yeah. Outside of the cities I've lived in, the city I've spent the most time in, I am pretty damn sure is Seattle. So I'm used to going there all the damn time. I know downtown Seattle better than I know downtown San Francisco, which is not even an hour away from where I live. So absolutely, man. Key Arena, I've been to a Sonics game before as a kid. I want to see that place rocking, man. I don't know if I want to go see the Sharks play there, but at some point, abso-freaking-lutely. Sergio. Hey, do you know Sergio from Rio? Yeah, lightish, darkish hair, about this tall? Hey, Sergio, awesome to have you here, man. Right now I live outside of San Jose, but I'm coming to you from North Idaho right now. I'm on a little bit of a trip for about 2 weeks. So I'm at this beautiful lakeside town called Coeur d'Alene, like heart of the awl, not owl, heart of the awl, which is a tool that's used in woodworking, apparently. Anyway, I'm about 30 minutes away from Spokane, which is the second biggest city in Washington State. So that's where I am. Yeah, Sergio, you got it though, man. Yeah, still 1-0, Alex. They're going to get a power play though, or at least they ended the period on 1. You want to go on to Seattle because you're a huge Nirvana fan. Exactly, dude. And they have a great pop culture museum there, So when I went there, they had this really nice Nirvana exhibit, and they had a couple of awesome exhibits on, like, I think they have one on Jimi Hendrix, or at least they did at one point. They have like one on horror films. I saw all these cool props and costumes from classic horror films. I'm now Nirvana. I love me some, like, I do like Nirvana. I like the first album probably the most. I'm a big Alice in Chains fan, though, if we're talking Seattle sound. Also Soundgarden, rest in peace Chris Cornell, rest in peace Kurt, rest in peace Lane Staley. Definitely some good music that's come out of Seattle, and not to mention Jimi Hendrix, the best rock guitarist of all time. It's hard to say no. Love me some Jimi Hendrix. What's not going to happen? The Hurricanes and Coyotes wearing their third jerseys throughout the playoffs? Oh, I thought that they've already confirmed that, though. Yeah. I like the Coyotes doing it. The Hurricanes, yeah, I think that's kind of signature for the Hurricanes to do something like that. I like the red jersey more, but I'm not going to complain seeing them in the Storm jersey. I think that looks pretty nice too. Richie Blackmore. Wait, Richie Blackmore, Deep Purple, right? I mean, he's a highway star, yeah. By the way, Eddie, for your knowledge of rock and roll history and vintage comedy, especially as it pertains to actors like John Candy, I cheers to thee. Well, hey now, Richie Blackmore, he's the author of maybe the most famous riff in rock and roll history, really, with Smoke on the Water. You know, dun, 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 y'all know what I mean. First actual video you posted on your channel is about your favorite player for every team. It's not the best video by any means. Well, you know what you could always do, Alex? Maybe before next season starts, go back and update that, because that's, you know what? That's usually one of the more popular videos for YouTube channels, you know? I highly recommend that. And you know, it's funny because I've never done that myself. So some people have asked me that. You know what? I want to make sure that I'm giving sincere answers, though. Or maybe like my favorite player in the franchise's history. So whereas, like, for example, the Buffalo Sabres, I could say Jack Eichel's my favorite player because he's smoking. The guy's awesome. But I have more fun talking about, like, my favorite player on the franchise's history, the Dominator, or perhaps even Maxim Afinogenov. So I think I'd have some fun creating something like that as well. You want the Yotes and Canes to make the final? Dude, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I was going for Yotes and Panthers, if not Coyotes and Panthers, but Yotes and Canes. I would be so on board with that, man. Darcy Kemper, Sebastian Aho. Hell yeah, dude. Any other sports besides hockey? I don't cover any other sports on this channel, but I do follow a little bit. Not a lot. I do follow some football, and God, I used to follow baseball a lot more. But my favorite teams are the Vikings for football, although I do like the 49ers, being local to that area. I do like the Niners, but I've been a Vikings fan for over 2 decades, absolute diehard. And also for baseball, I like the San Francisco Giants, you know, having grown up. I grew up actually a Minnesota Twins fan. I still like them as my favorite American League team, but I also am a big San Francisco Giants fan. Not as much as I had been during the World Series run for obvious reasons, but even before then, I was pretty diehard. And also, I'm getting more back into following skateboarding. I'm a terrible skater, but I'm getting back on the board, man. I fractured my foot back in October or November, but I got back on the board. I've gotten back in the skate park, and even though I'm not good by any means, I'm riding a lot better than I expected. Minnesota sports, oh yeah, big time, man. Send a video of your stream. Okay. I haven't really gotten a break in the chat here, but maybe after the stream or when I go through my next batch, man, because there's so much stuff I have to get to on in terms of social media posts and all that. Current players, former Sharks are. Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. That gives me a sense as well, man. Awesome seeing me at 1K. Thanks, Alex, dude, and thanks for being a big part of that. You know, I can't remember a time when you said you couldn't make a stream or anything like that. And guys, you never ever have to say you're sorry, even if it's more of a courtesy. You don't ever have to say that you're sorry for missing a stream or missing a video or, you know, coming late to a stream. Dude, you guys are awesome. I'm grateful to have you, and every time you come here, I hope that I express that I am very grateful for having hockey fans and people like you here. And I hope that that can kind of perpetuate a good community here, even as this channel grows more and more. I have high standards for those I interact with in my life, and I'm going to hold people to high standards here. And that's reflected in what you guys post here, all your comments, all your social media messages. So thank you. Well, it takes one to know one, Ryan. So that's, pass that forward. I think that's probably what's probably more valuable than, getting all the subs or getting all the, social media follows. It's about paying it forward, man. Especially today, with online media, we can obviously chat with people all around the world in real time. That's amazing. But it also amplifies some of some barriers, I guess, in terms of how we communicate with each other. So I know that there's no way to necessarily eliminate that forever for good, but I want to make sure that we're always giving the positive of what we can be and how we can treat each other. That's super important. Whether you're still in high school, or whether that you're older than I am, which is like 2 people on this channel, whether you're from the other side of the world, we want to give people this idea that we unite, we rally around something like hockey, and we create a culture like this where we learn more about each other, where we celebrate all the good. We chat through issues if we as people are struggling through something, and so yeah, that's important, because I'm someone who, look, I'll be honest, I'm somebody who believes in karma. I'm lucky to be where I am right now in my life because I believe that the more I give to supporting others, whether that's donating in their streams, whether that's making sure that I respond to stuff on social media, whether that's giving tips and advice and sharing things that maybe I wouldn't necessarily expect myself to share. I think that pays off eventually. And it leads me to good people like you too. So let's keep it rolling. That's how we roll. A PG-13 hockey joke. PG-13 I permit here, CJ. And thank you so much for preempting your post, because dude, I know that obviously we have younger viewers, and many of them are in high school already, so they've surpassed the PG-13 barrier. But man, I still want to be able to kind of go off the cuff at times and go be candid, right? So I do want to communicate that viewer discretion, listener discretion is advised on my channel. I don't make the decision whether or not somebody decides to come to my channel. That's not my decision. Whoever comes to my channel, I will make the best effort to treat them respectfully. But of course, the opinions I express and the way that I choose to express things are that of my own. You don't always have to like it, and I don't expect people to. That's kind of how I roll, guys. Alex, I would think so. I might have to, do something on the back end with YouTube to enable that. Sergio, great question. You got a lot of them. So we don't have very many opportunities. You're entirely correct. Now, I have a roller hockey court that I can use, but that has unfortunately been closed down in light of the pandemic. So other than that, I've been ice skating 2 times in my life, but I like to joke with other people on here and say that I'm a poser. Now, I'm exploring the idea of eventually perhaps renting a house with an ample backyard for my best friend on the planet, Cortana, who cannot be with me here, or I chose not to because cost reasons. But yeah, I would like to take that opportunity to maybe buy some skating tiles or something like that, whether that's for ice or whether that's for roller. Difference between a hockey player and a hippie chick. Oh my goodness. Fire away. Okay, between a hockey player and a hippie chick. I don't know why. I just thought of like braided hair or like dreadlocks or something like that, which is an exclusive, something about hugs. They hug when they celebrate goals. I don't know. A hockey player showers after 3 periods. That's pretty funny. And of course, hey, if any of you are hippies, yo, you are more than welcome to hang out here. We just like to have a little fun. Who do I want to win? Royce. You know what? I don't really care too much between these two teams. I will root for either one of them against Tampa for two reasons. As Tyler pointed out earlier, I would love to have that Tampa first round exit so that the Sharks can get a better first round pick because they have Tampa's pick. Erik Karlsson trade biting us in the butt. Although Doug Wilson did a nice job trading Gaudreau away for first rounder, even if it's at the end of the round. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, I'm just not a Lightning fan. I don't hate the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're right here. I wore this jersey earlier in a video that I shot today. I've been to Tampa. I like it. I went to a game there, had a really fun time. But nonetheless, I think that Columbus and Toronto present more compelling reasons why I would definitely rally behind them. Tampa, they're a good team. Don't get me wrong. And I would be happy if they won this year, but not as happy as I would be if Columbus or Toronto won. You hope the Hawks destroy the Knights, says the Sharks fan. And plus, it would be a fun upset. Do I know when I'm going to post my next video? Probably tomorrow, Ryan. A little bit of a little peek at kind of my road trip so far. Probably. But I have some stuff to work on, guys. My car, I don't know if my car is on its last legs. My car, not Cale Makar. Cale Makar is a factory issued limited edition Maserati. But yeah, I gotta take my car into the shop because I've had some real weird sputtering in my vehicle. I've had this checked out before. Nobody's been able to give me a definitive solution. If I have to pay like a couple $1,000s to get it fixed, I kid you not, I've had my car for 10 years. I might actually literally on this trip, instead of the other stuff I was planning to get to here, I might have to put that time into buying myself another car. Hawks and Habs in the finals. That would be actually hilarious, man. Because, yeah, that would be hilarious. Thank you. I hope you know what? Here, in the words of Letterkenny, figure it out. So, yeah. By the way, guys, if I make any weird inside jokes or weird quotes, probably about 25% of them will be Letterkenny. You know, you just gotta throw it back for the boys. But yeah. You hope the Canadians upset the Flyers. I hate them and the Philly fans. Oh no. So wait, Danelle, which team do you root for then? Are you Isles or Devils or Rangers or what? What is Letterkenny? It's a show about rural Ontario. So it's basically farmers in Canada. How are you now? Good new? Not so bad. You know, like it's hilarious actually. As somebody who lives in the States and you know, if you like hockey, no matter what, you'll enjoy the show if you like hockey. Would I rather be homeless but famous or rich but not famous? Ooh, good question, dude. I mean, I'm kind of romanticizing the idea of being famous but homeless. What's up, Zombie? It is 1-0 Blue Jackets heading into the third period. So we're at second intermission right now. Ryan, you can try it on Dofu, DOFU, in the App Store or the Play Store. But that's a great question, Royce. I mean, if my life consisted of interacting with viewers like yourselves, maybe that would be more rewarding than having everything I wanted, but something missing. I don't know. You know, I mean, I think about somebody like Chris Pratt, who was at one point homeless, living in a van in Hawaii, and just the work ethic he had to get to where he is right now. You know, that's hard, man. You know, I would rather see. The thing is, if I'm rich, and I all of a sudden have it, let's say I have an illness that hasn't been diagnosed until now, and it's a terminal illness, and somebody says you're going to die tomorrow. Hell, I'd rather die, you know, having known folks in this community. I'd rather die, you know, putting every penny into making that happen than to die with, you know, belongings, but not having the connections that I do in my life. I don't know. I could talk about, you know what? Bryce, I could talk about that on the Twistcast. I could talk about that in a separate video on a separate channel for like probably like 30 minutes, man. Dofu, yes, you got the spelling right. Hey, what's up, Chad? Welcome. Doge fan. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. And you know what, Doge? Cheers to you and cheers to everybody here. We got 35 thumbs up in the chat, 17 of you beauties here. So thanks so much, guys. Doing this all stream long. Cheers. I'm not shotgunning a beer this time, though, guys. I haven't picked any up from the nearest liquor store, wherever that is. Canada needs another team. The Canada Gooses. You can only find Dofu Sports. Okay, well, I would think that would be the one. I've never here, Ryan. My advisory message here. I've never actually used it myself. It was just recommended to somebody from our community. So one person said it works, another person said it doesn't. So it might be a little hit or miss. All right, guys. Third period is underway, and Columbus is on the power play for another minute 20. Oh. See if Freddie Anderson can keep this a 1-0 lead. There we go. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Hello, Zane. Welcome. Dude, hope you guys are ready for Vegas. They better not sleep on you guys either. You guys better attack them. You know, that's the thing. Attack them. You know, hit everything that moves. Make them play in the defensive zone more. I know Mark Stone's fantastic, but I just don't get it with Vegas. Their forwards play good defense. I'm not too sold on their actual defensive personnel. But yeah, dude, hem them in their zone. You know, mess with them. That's what I gotta say to take them down. Even though I'm wearing a Vegas jersey, I think a lot of you know who I'd be supporting in that. Going to be a great series. I think it's going to be better than people expect. I'll be dumbstruck if it doesn't go to at least 6 games. Rather get checked by Pasternak for infinite money or get checked by Chara for 50 million subscribers. Dude. One time, there was a time when I had a girlfriend when I was wearing a cast on my foot. Like, I met her with a cast on my foot. So I still made a good impression. So I'll say Zdeno Chara for 50. I'll take Zdeno Chara for 50,000 subs. He can level into me, man. That's okay. I've taken many terrible bails through skateboarding and snowboarding, so I've hurt all sorts of bones. Let's go, Leafs, dude. Like I said, I will root for whichever team wins this game in the next round. With no gear, let's do it, dude. Let's do it. I'm not afraid to take a hit. I say that now, having never played ice hockey in my life. Why do I have the cast on my foot? I fractured it skateboarding. So it's funny, man. As a teenager, I grew up skateboarding like many teenagers. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, right? So I never broke a bone skateboarding until this last year. So after college, I stopped skateboarding. I got back on shortly after for just a little bit, and then I was off the board for a number of years. And then last year, I said, you know what? I need to get back on the board, man. I love this. I love skateboarding. I love, watching skate videos. And I wasn't trying to do anything super crazy, but I was too far forward going into an ollie. My board, my front foot got stuck underneath my board. And I was in the air. And basically, with my other foot, which was on top of the board, I crushed my other foot, which was like underneath the trucks at that time. So yeah, I fractured my foot doing that. No, Zane, this is actually a blank. I would love a player on this one because I love the numbers that they use with the gold outline and the perforation on the font. It looks lovely. But yeah, I bought this as a blank for like $100. Fantastic deal. And of course, it's legit. Dofu's only doing scores. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, dude. Tyson's supposed to box again? I thought I heard that he's actually going to. You would take a hit from Stu Grimson. Stu Grimson, sure. Scott Stevens, that's a hard no. Gypsy Boots was a famous hippie. Okay. Yeah. That sounds like a famous hippie. Driving home the other day. You're driving home the other day. For those about to rock, I started playing. Oh, nice. Oh, you thought about my intro. I swear, you guys are awesome. You guys actually like when I do that stuff for them. Like I said, 98%, 99% of the people actually like when I do that. So I'll keep it up. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if I missed the mark with something like that. Would you rather spend the whole day with the sharks or stop time whenever I wanted and teleport wherever I want? Yeah, the latter. I'd rather be able to go wherever I want and stop time, dude. I'd love to spend time with my favorite team, but you know what? I think it'd be just as amazing if another fan out there got to do that. Maybe somebody who has a disability or something like that, or somebody visiting who's a huge Sharks fan from the other side of the world. That sounds pretty cool to me, man. Hello, Ferris Turner. I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? Did I play the guitar intro riff, Eddie? I'm not a shredder like that, man. I wish. I mean, I'll do some backing rhythm, sure, but no, that's not me. Actually, it's funny because that same track was used by a heavy metal channel on YouTube here. Nice lightning throwback. Thank you, Danelle. Reminds me of the good old days when Cavalier, Saint Louis, Javi Bulin, and my favorite Lightning player, Dan Boyle, former San Jose Shark, won the Stanley Cup in 2004. So yeah, I actually got that from somebody local to my area. I saw it on one of those Let Go or OfferUp, and it was like $35 or something. And I said, hell yeah, let's do it. So yeah, you should make a shredding video. Oh shoot, so you are a shredder. Whoa, that's one email where I'll just drop everything that I'm doing and watch, man. You know what? 37 buttes in the chat. 37 thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much. That is terrific. Helps other people. Oh, good, and you? Helps other people like yourselves discover our streams. Did I see the post-to-post live stream reacting to jerseys? I dropped in just a little bit. I didn't see the whole thing, but I like that they got a submission for AHL teams. And I'm hoping one day, because this was a long time ago comparatively, and I understand because he's a busy guy. But our guy, Sensei Neil, I sent him my 26 ECHL jersey concepts. So in case anybody hasn't actually watched that, or if anybody hasn't seen my concepts, let's see if I can quickly pull those up. So I hope that Neil's able to, in the near future, film himself and maybe somebody else on his channel reacting to my ECHL jersey concepts. And I was going to say, I even made a video explaining my creative process behind each and every one of those too. So Ryan, for example, oh God, let's see if I can go back to this. So let me give you an idea of like here, I'll just give you guys a little teaser because who doesn't like a teaser? That's one of my jersey concepts and sports templates. That is the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. So these are pretty original concepts that I came up with. I'll give you another one here. Oh, that's my dog. Sound off if you miss this puppy as much as I do. Idaho Steelheads. So now that I'm in Idaho, I've got the Steelheads here, and there's a very unique reason why this is such a different design for them. So I explain all that in another video. So once Neil releases his reaction to all those jerseys, then I think what I will do is I will actually release my video so you can see all the jerseys and why I decided to make those design decisions. Whew. Leafs or Jackets? What's up, Corsi? You know what? The way that I've been answering this today is I will root for whichever team wins this game in the next round against Tampa. So you know what? I've got a reason why I could root for each one. I made the best team win. That's all I got to say at this point. Which team do you root for? You let me know in the comments. All right, Ryan, good luck. You miss Cortana? Oh, I know you do. Favorite player on Vegas? I was kind of siding with Alex Tuck, I guess. I like Carrier. I mean, he hits everything that moves. Let me see. And and Carrier, for the most part, I like how he plays in that. At least it's clean. It's clean. I don't see him ever do. I really don't see anything where I get mad at a hit that he makes. And not to say that a player like Stone isn't amazing, and Marcia so too. They have a lot of great players. And Flower, come on. I mean, I could pick Flower. That'd be a little cliche, but he's a great personality for the league. Hall of Fame goaltender. Yeah. The first overall to go to. Cordy, I'm hoping that Minnesota gets it. I would like to see Minnesota with a bona fide, like blue chip forward. They haven't had one in their prospect system. They really haven't had something like that in a long, long time. Would I rather wear a wedding dress or tuxedo every single day, or wear a bathing suit every single day? Oh, tuxedo, dude. I'd be James Bond every day. James Bond with flow, mind you. So, tuxedo. You like Mark Stone? Yeah. He's a fantastic player. Sucks he's on Vegas for so long. They got him for a really good deal, guys. But yeah, I got to tip the cap where it's due. Your favorite nice player is Fleury. There you go. There you go. Sharks fan showing some love to the bitter rival. That's all good. Speaking of concepts, you want to maybe react to your rough Sharks concept. Okay, man. Commercial break. How about that? We do that on the commercial break. If I forget, you let me know, okay? Now, keep in mind, Aaron, that with that color combination, I was saying, I'm not so sold on that. But we'll see how that looks on the jersey. You would wear Power Rangers gear? Used to like Fleury way more in Pittsburgh. Yeah, okay. No, I mean that he's a great guy. Exactly. You know, these players, if I saw Fleury on the street, if I saw what's his face, Mark Stone on the street, I'd be like, dude, you're Mark freaking Stone. I'm like, now I don't root for you guys, but you're a fantastic player. And I'd be like, oh, well, thank you. And I'd be like, you said something to me. So absolutely, man. I'd be on cloud 9 for that, man. Okay. So let me take a look at this concept, All right. So now you sent this to me on Instagram, right, Aaron? I think you did. Let's see here. Oh, Ryan, he sent me that. Elijah Patrick. Yeah, because I did open it briefly. Okay. So this is what it looks like at large. And this is, I think, what convinces me the most, actually. Because what I really like here is that you're using the current logo, and it still looks really good with the original design. I genuinely like that. Now, it's got kind of the traditional striping, right? Big waist stripe, big sleeve stripes, but not too much else, and for a reason. So that's good. Now, I think you may have mentioned this in our chomp. There's another channel, Teal Town USA, which says Chompversation. Now, as for the outlining on the shoulders, I think that's where things maybe get a little bit extra for me. I don't know. I like just a dedicated colored shoulder yoke, solid color. Actually, the Rangers do a damn good job too. I don't hate that you put an outline there. I just don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary, especially when you consider the variety of colors you have, and also the complexity of the logo. The Sharks logo is fairly complex in its design compared to a team like, let's say, Philadelphia. Also, this is a, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna throw an idea out there. I almost think that it'd be interesting to replace the gray with orange, because I don't really like orange and gray together. I've mentioned that in my jersey evaluations that I don't like yellow and white together. I kind of feel the same about yellow and gray and orange and gray. But you know what, man? You've got a good design template in terms of, the traditional Sharks design, a little bit of an accent with the orange there. I think that, the current logo looks actually pretty good on that. So for me, as a Sharks fan, it's going to be pretty middle of the road, but it's better than what they wore in the early days of the Reebok Edge era. Anyway, that's an honest opinion. It's kind of like a compliment sandwich to, I always want to tip the cap. And I know that you explained your design here, but I want to get back to the game. But I like to be able to understand why people make the decisions they make too, because that helps my critique. Would I rather have to fart loudly every time I have a serious conversation, or have to burp after every kiss? Oh man, well, I mean, that's a good question. When you're a sniper like this guy, you got to be on your game. I'm just messing. Great question, dude. That's tough to answer. Fart loudly. You didn't say burp loudly, so maybe I'll say burp quietly. Anyway, dude, These questions are all really good. Can you save some of those for like future streams? Because like the chat's very active so far, and I got third period hockey here, so I want to make sure I'm talking about the game too. But these are all really fun questions. You might just send something funny to me too. Okay, if I don't get to it until after the game, maybe we'll make that work. Guys, 38 thumbs up. That's fantastic. Is there any chance we can get to 40? But you know what? Nonetheless, if we cap out at 38, even if we get a dislike or two, I'm not going to object, man. This has been, you know what? This has been the stream. This has been the exact stream I've wanted to have with you guys, especially since driving all the way from California here to North Idaho. So thank you, my friends. Favorite Hawks player is Cord Crawford. Respect to Cord Crawford. He played a great series against the Oilers. I mean, comparatively, he did a lot in the elimination game. So we're gonna cheers to Crow. Crow coming back from concussion symptoms. Tested positive for COVID. Got on his game when he was able to put the pads on with his teammates. So Crow. He's a man of the Night's Watch or whatever the hell that is. Crawford has nice pads. Yeah, he's got a good look. I like his mask. He has a very nice mask. Guess your favorite Blue Jacket and favorite Maple Leaf. Your favorite Blue Jacket's Goose Nyquist, yeah. And Maple Leaf, probably Matthews. He was born in Sharks territory. He has a sandwich made from 4 ingredients in my fridge, chosen at random, or eat a sandwich made by a group of my friends from 4 different ingredients in my fridge. Definitely my friend. Oh, I don't know. 4 random ingredients. I don't know. It seems pretty random to me, man. Both of those seem pretty random. My friends would probably want to mess with me, but like if they want to do it, like I would appease them. I'd be like, okay, fine, guys. Nyquist is right. Marner's your favorite. Matthews is second. Okay. Yeah. I mean, 4 ingredients from my fridge. Let's see. How would you make that into a sandwich, right? You would have a form of meat. I usually have some form of meat in there. You'd probably put like celery sticks in there. You could put hummus on there, I guess. Maybe some. Let's see, what else would be in there. I have a lot of good condiments, so that could probably work out pretty well. Danelle, you're a local sports fan of the New York area. Even though you respect the 3 teams of the Rangers, Islanders, and Devils, you just want the Flyers to lose. Spoken like a true Metropolitan Division fan, or a fan of your local teams. I can get it. I can see what you mean, man. Hola, señor. Buenos noches, or buenos noches. That's usually when you say good night. Can you say that for good evening too? Because in Italiano, it's buonasera. 39 thumbs up. Hell yeah, guys. You wish the Hawks still had Panarin? Dude, they'd be like cup favorites at this point. Hey, Ravens, what's up? Welcome. Dude, we only have 9 minutes left in this 1-0 game. Pretty low scoring series. Oh, Marner got tripped. Yeah, at least we're going to get a power play, guys. Here we go. Boone Jenner. Boone Jenner's going to score another goal. I freaking love Boone Jenner. What? Oh, I thought that was a delayed penalty. My bad, guys. Yeah, third period, dude. This game has gone by so quickly. We're under 10 minutes. We're like at 8.5 minutes, at least from what I see. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Panarin and King were deadly. Oh my goodness, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Series MV. Oh wait, that's Foodie? Oh, I thought it was 18. My bad. When your 4th liner or whomever puts you ahead 2-0. That's not a dagger, guys. That's not the dagger. But poor Freddie Anderson. He's played a terrific game. I thought that was going to be a trip, but I guess he tripped on his own. Let me see this goal here, if I can find it. You feel bad for John? Leafs Nation. Oh, man. Freddie Anderson. That's a tough one to give up, man. Yeah. 5-hole when you're hugging your post. Dude, Freddie played a great game otherwise, but that hurts, man. That hurts. Favorite team? Ravens. Even though I'm wearing a Vegas jersey, allow me to demonstrate. So you see that, hopefully, and you see this right here, man. Born in Sharks territory, and my heart will always be in Sharks territory. So yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. You check John's stream and he's not happy. Oh, poor John. He'll probably end his stream. I know he's done that before out of frustration, and I understand. I understand why you would do that. Now the Jackets want to make this 3-0. Sharks for freaking life. Verda. You just had... I had to wear the infamous shirt. I did, man. Not because of today or whatever, but I wore this on my drive yesterday, and it was, already getting kind of dirty. I said, all right, I'll wear this for the rest of the drive to Idaho. So this thing's going to go straight to the wash. But yep, I like this shirt. Dude, it's not just because of the message. I also like this color. It's very nice. Plus, it's very comfortable, too. But hey, I wore my nice jersey today. Hooray! Versions without the yoke striping. Okay, cool. That comeback, yeah. Ravens, I was there for that game. If you go on my channel and search for Game 7 Vegas Sharks, or if you just go on YouTube and search for Vegas Sharks, I'm the most viewed vlog from that game. So there you go. Keep forgetting to look into buying that shirt. I'm not sure if it's still available, though. Afraid to come. I think I'd be afraid to come to the channel for me streaming a Sharks game. CJ, I'm going to answer this honestly. Over my years, I have matured. I don't like rant. I don't blow up or anything like that. I can get a little bitter or cynical, but I've seen the Sharks lose as many ways as possible, including to your Penguins, obviously, in the Stanley Cup Finals. Dude, I'm so used to this by now, and I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. I'm like, oh, we're just doing what we usually do. Here's what's wrong with the team. Hey guys, I'm not going to let that, get in the way of our stream here. Please hang out. Let's just see what happens. Let's cheer if somebody scores a goal for San Jose. That's about it. I'm just so used to it by now that my emotions, I ride the lows very smoothly. So in other words, the valleys, so the peaks get up to here through the roof, but the valleys are nice and down here because I'm already used to the team just finding every freaking way to lose in the playoffs. Once you get reverse swept, it's hard to get surprised. Great point, Alex. And like I said, guys, I might even make a video, like a retrospective. The Sharks needed to get swept by the Kings in order to make the finals 2 years after that. You are 6 minutes away from seeing the Jackets play the Lightning in round 1 again. I know, right? I'm happy for that, and I'm gonna go hard freaking core for the Jackets too. Even though I have the Lightning jersey right there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go hardcore for for Columbus. Aaron, it is the second best sporting event I've ever seen in person. It's not number 1 though. You might not want to know what number 1 is. And it's crazy because I went to Game 7 against Vegas a year and a half after I had seen what was number 1 for me. 2014, something clicked for the Sharks after that reverse sweep. You know what? I think it was the fact that they had to play the Kings in the first round. I think they played them okay during the regular season that year, if I'm not mistaken. But the Sharks were just defensively a juggernaut against LA in that series. I mean, I know the Kings won Game 3 in overtime, and that some of those games were close defensively. But the Sharks, I mean, they almost swept them. Well, Aaron, in January of 2018, despite it being negative 10 degrees outside, I decided to take a little weekend trip to Minneapolis to see the first ever playoff game at Valhalla, US Bank Stadium. And I was there for the Minneapolis Miracle. Although I was in the nosebleeds, I was actually in the corner of the end zone that Stephon Diggs ran into. That to me is number one all time. Absolutely. Look, Game 7 against Vegas was magical. It's the best moment I've ever seen as a Sharks fan. I've been to a lot of games. I've seen a lot of playoff games in person too. But yeah. Reason why the Sharks made the playoffs or the finals, Martin Jones, Couture. Oh, you mean the guy who should have won the Conn Smythe Logan Couture? That guy who had like 10 points more than Crosby? I think he actually had 12 points more than Crosby. Don't quote me on that. Joe Pavelski, yeah. More funny stuff from you, Rowdy? Oh my goodness. I'm in for a real treat, I'm sure. Kings jersey where the silver is replaced by purple. Heck yeah. Bring back purple, dude. I hate the Kings, but I love me some purple. I would love to see them back in perps. And if you didn't give it to Couture, give it to Martin Jones. Martin Jones won 2 of those games. He's the only reason why the Sharks did not get swept in that series. He really is. He was absurdly good. The best Giants game I've ever been to, Game 5 of the 2014 World Series. Madison Bumgarner, I can't remember if it was 8 innings or a complete game, but I think it was a 4-hitter, and it was a shutout for the Giants. Amazing. And that was the last home game they would play, and then they would lose Game 6 and then win Game 7 with Bumgarner coming in again in relief. Arguably the best ever postseason by a pitcher ever. I mean, I know I'm being hyperbolic, but that is the best performance I have ever seen. Unbelievable. He won the Giants that World Series single-handedly, man. He won the elimination game against the Pirates. The National Series was a pitcher's duel the whole time. Bumgarner, I think, won that game against the Cardinals, and then the World Series, unbelievable. Really? Game 3 when Donskoy scored. I'm bitter because guess what, Alex? I went to Game 4. That was very disappointing comparatively. Actually, Martin Jones, I don't know about his performance, but his stats weren't good that game. Kings should have black, silver, white, purple, and yellow. So, Aaron, you like putting a lot of different colors in your designs, I think, yeah? You went to Game 6? Oh, dude. All right, so you and I both. We need to I got the lid on here, but we need to pour some out. Man, so you and I have seen the worst of it, especially yourself there. I've never actually seen the Sharks get eliminated in person. Hopefully that never happens, but yeah. Travel to all 31 arenas? Dude, I'll travel to all 32 with Seattle coming into the league. I would like to do that. I've only been to 4 other ones. I've been to Tampa. I've been to Nashville. I've been to Arizona's first arena when they were the Phoenix Coyotes. And I've been to the Garden. So I've seen the Bruins, Lightning, Predators, and Coyotes. Oh, you'll go for the colors if they work. He almost did, Alex. Okay, here, let me take a look at your updated design. I don't know if you updated anything else besides taking the outline off the yoke there, but let me take a look. Oh yeah, I mean, I look at this right here, and I mean, one other small thing that okay, you did this in one of your designs. I like the one without the numbers on the front. I mean, if you gave that to me right there and said, okay, that's going to be the Sharks alternate next year, I'd be like, I will be buying that. I'd probably wait until it goes on sale for like $120 or like $130, from one of our independent retailers like a Cool Hockey or a Sports K. I'd probably wait for that. But nonetheless, I'd probably be like, yeah, I can get on board with that. At least pulled, oh my. You went to a Jazz playoff elimination game. Nice, dude. Oh, you lost by 30 points. Not so nice, dude. It's because it wasn't the good old days of Stockton and Malone, man. The mailman, John Stockton, the last of those to actually wear his shorts with dignity and pride, and 4 inches above his knee, more like 8 inches above his knee. He's back. All right, so empty net. Here we go. Come on, Leafs. Do something, guys. This just really showed that the Jackets can get timely goaltending sometimes. And empty net. Oh, nice block. Oh, Jenner. Matthews is just going full floor hockey. All right, you've been to some WWE at Stockton Arena. Nice, dude. That's cool. Yeah, something like that was at the Shark Tank, and I could get some friends to go. Probably get loaded up on a few beers beforehand. We'd probably have a fun time, dude. Actually, we'd have an amazing time. So wouldn't want that as a full-time or an alternate. Here, Aaron, I'd probably meet you halfway on that. I like that you have more going on with the jersey. Again, I just don't like the idea of orange and gray being in the same jersey. But if you went with one or the other, I might actually come around to it. I'm kind of easy when it comes to making changes, I'm kind of difficult to please on that front, just in general. But like I said, it's kind of a middle of the road jersey for me. But I'd still buy it. If you were credited as the designer for that jersey, I wouldn't even wait till it goes on sale. I'd be like, pre-order, $180, take my money. And I'd customize it with Preston on the back. Okay, maybe I'm going a little bit too far, but maybe I'd consult you for which player to choose. Oh my, Garrett in the chat, showing up at the right time for his his new hometown team. Favorite finals game I went to in any sport? Yeah, Giants game 5. I mean, that's the only. I've only been to I've been to 2 World Series games, and I've been to 1 finals game for the Stanley Cup. So I haven't been to anything else, I don't think. I've been to lots of other Sharks playoff games. I've been to a Raiders playoff game, strangely enough. I'm not a Raiders fan. And the Vikings playoff game. Wait, you went to Super Bowl? Wait, XL, which one's that? 47. So wait, was that the one against the Niners? Wow, that's awesome, man. Because you guys were like the second wild card. You were on the bottom. Ray Lewis's final season. Dude, I was hardcore pulling for the Niners this year. But since you actually went to that, man, you get a backwards tip of the cap because, dude, that game was incredible. Really was. Yeah, I went to a Raiders playoff game back in 2003. I just posed the idea to my dad. Tickets were affordable. My dad grew up a Raiders fan, so I said, "All right." We were like, "Okay, let's do this. Let's have some fun." We actually had a really good time. If I witness a WWE entrance, I'll be shocked, dude. You know what? I imagine so. Like the little freaking flares and the music and the entourage. Dude, Riley, when you get there, man, when you get there, I want to be in your entourage, man. I'll hold your cape, or I don't know. I want to wear like sunglasses that are like this big. And I'll wear a Knights jersey. You went insane when the lights went out? That's amazing, man. That's kind of up there with those infamous moments like the fog on the ice in the 1975 Stanley Cup. Oh, dang, I'm way behind, guys. I'm so far behind. Okay, here we go. Jackets, shorthanded. Nick Foligno, the captain. I like Nick Foligno. The guy's a great dude off the ice. They've done it again, guys. Well, it's not like this isn't really like an upset per se, 8 and a 9 seed, but still, the Jackets are just they're hungry, man. They want it more. They have that adversity. They have that chip on their shoulder. Oh, R.I.P. Leafs. Hey, Tico, thanks for joining, man. And thank you to the 19 people who are still hanging around as this game draws to a close. If you haven't already, and if you've enjoyed hanging out with us, make sure to leave a like. Helps others like you discover this channel. We can get one more. We can get to 40 likes. So pretty great. I'd pick your gear color. Okay, fair deal. Sounds good, Aaron. I mean, I come from an ad creative design / well, I'm not myself, I'm a designer so much, but I work with a lot of designers in my profession, videography and copywriting, like writing ads and whatnot. So that's kind of my background. So this kind of thing I do get very particular about. I get very snooty, but nonetheless, I think it's pretty awesome that somebody wants to get some feedback on that stuff, talk about design decisions, that sort of stuff. I definitely jive with that. You know what I mean? All right, guys, let's go. Okay, Jackets and Lightning predictions. Let's see those predictions. We got 40 thumbs up, guys. Way to go. For the love of life. Nice. Just popped in and saw Idaho. You lived in Idaho for most of your life. Oh, okay, nice. I'm in Coeur d'Alene, by the way. If you know anything about that or any impressions of the state, I'm happy to entertain those thoughts and impressions here. I'm out here for 2 more weeks, so I just got here. Bolts in 7, Jackets in 6. Yeah, I have a feeling the Jackets won't sweep necessarily, but dude, I'm already liking the Jackets in this series. I don't know if Steven Stamkos is going to be playing for the Lightning. Stamkos, frankly, I just don't know if he's that playoff leader so much. Lightning in 5, Jackets in 5. Wow, that's kind of bold, guys. But I see Jacket in 6 from Aaron Preston here. I'm thinking maybe Jackets in 6. I kind of like this, guys. Jackets are going to get swept. Lightning get revenge. I don't know, guys. I'm liking Columbus, man. When you're like, hey, guys, we might start one goaltender one night. We might start one another night. Boone Jenner. Freaking awesome. Pierre-Luc Dubois, continuing the season that he had. Nick Foligno, the captain. Last guy on the ice here, and last skater on the ice. And taking the empty net. Torts. Dude, I want to fire the cannon a little bit more in the second round. Try to get Sandpoint. What's Sandpoint? Is that sounds like is that an app or? Yeah, I can't wait for that series. Heck yeah, man. So we got Philly, Montreal, Tampa, Columbus, Washington Islanders. I have a feeling the Islanders are gonna show Washington who's boss. And Boston, Carolina. Dude, that's great. Okay. So maybe I'll make a video with my predictions for the first round or for the whole playoffs. And then they got the schedule here. Tuesday. So I can be off tomorrow. I'll upload a video onto my channel tomorrow, guys. A little bit of vlogging from this trip already. And then we got Tuesday. We got a full slate. So we might have to do another live hangout because I can't miss this, dude. Oh, this is fantastic. I don't know when I'll go live, though. Probably for Boston, Carolina, or Chicago, Vegas, because I'll be doing some work earlier in the day. He's back. Priest Lake, okay. Sandpoint, Idaho. All right, nice. I actually do think I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it. What a game, eh? Canes in 6. I'm gonna say Canes in 7. I kind of want to pick. I want to pick the Canes. I want to pick the Jackets and the Islanders. I think 3. I can see 3 upsets in the first round. But I'm sorry to discredit the Habs on this, but the way Philly played in their opening round or in their round robins and finished the season earlier on, I still kind of like Philadelphia. You just got offered another job in NZ. Dude, cheers. That's effing fantastic, man. Way to go. Hope it's doing something that you enjoy. That's what's important, right? Habs in 6. Dang. Stream until 8. Are we almost at 8? I don't know if I'll get quite till 8. I don't know. But nonetheless, maybe. I gotta still get me some dinner, guys. Haven't had like a real meal. You'll DM me about it? Absolutely. Please do, dude. if I ever go to a game in Seattle or Vancouver, I would certainly broadcast that sort of thing, Adrian. Maybe do like a Twisted Wrister fan meetup or something like that. So it's kind of like, all right, guys, I'm going to be hanging out here at this place, you know, probably somewhere that has good, really messy burgers or sandwiches and beer for people like myself. I'll be like, y'all can come over here, have a little meet and greet, you know, all that good stuff. You found me on Amino? Oh, okay, sweet. All right, Alex, dude, thanks again, man. I appreciate that. Jackinson 4 again. Damn, that's dropping it. That's dropping it like it's hot. Man. Whew. Habs win, it would be in 7. Dude, I cannot imagine the Habs winning that series in fewer than 6 games or 7. Riley, your girl's cool. She's got awesome hair, and she's got some cool fashion too. Yeah, especially if you can speak Japanese and you can kick people's ass. I get some kudos from me. I also DM'd me on it. If you like the background and your PFP. Oh, profile pic. Okay. Yeah. Oh, on Amino. Okay. Okay. Dude, on Amino, by the way, I got your message here, obviously, but like I disable my notifications just because I post on there and I just get cascading notifications all the time from them. So yeah, she does have a pretty smile. You know who else has a pretty smile? At least I'm willing to bet you have a pretty smile. Burger places in Seattle and Vancouver. Dude, I want to go back to Chicago because I need to go to Kumis Corner. Got to go to a Hawks game out there at the Madhouse on Madison. Kumis Corner. It's the triumvirate of my favorite things besides hockey. It's like amazing burgers. All the burgers are on pretzel buns. They blast metal music, and I'm not talking about like Def Leppard. I'm talking about like Goat Whore and like super intense stuff. And they have really good beer on tap. All right, Garrett. Oh, thanks, dude. Maybe I will hit you up for that because I haven't been here since I was 8 years old, dude. So cheers, dude. Have a good night. Go Jackets, right? Fire that cannon. Go out there and beat Tampa. Let's do it again. Go to Chicago to catch a Hawks game. Come to Iowa. Dude, I gotta be out on the road. And you know what? If I want to do this whole 32 arena tour, I'll have to. I want to trip it, man. Take a couple months on the road. Bring Cortana, maybe. You know, that'd be amazing. Go Jackets. Reaction if she subbed to my channel. Like I said, dude, I'd try to like DM her or something and say, hey, you're awesome, but you know what? What's even more awesome? I got this viewer who is your biggest freaking fan. Could you, I don't know, maybe like send him something autographed? That's probably what I would think, dude. I lost 5 subs. Like I said, dude, I think that YouTube is playing a game with me. It's been happening where it's like, it'll show that I have more subs than I do, and then it will give me the subs back. So, guys, honestly, this $9.95, I don't think it's a matter of people not wanting to view this channel anymore. And if people unsubscribe, that's totally their call. That's okay. But yeah, I think it's a YouTube thing because it's happened twice today where it's jumped by 5 or 10 subscribers. When I woke up today, it said 990. I don't get 10 subscribers in a day unless I put out like a certain video or in case somebody raids my channel or something like that. But yeah, so some weird stuff happens like that, Royce. I don't know why. Oh, your girlfriend would take care of Cortana while we go to the game? Oh, that's too cute. Your reaction, I would be Kanako Urai. Tampa rebrand is going to happen soon. I hope so, dude. I really do. I don't know if it will, though. I mean, they just put out a New Jersey, not this season, but the season before. I don't see it happening necessarily right now. Canes in 5 over the Bruins. That is a bold pick, man. Thoughts on the Maple Leafs? Yeah, I mean, I do feel sorry for their fans as well. I mean, Freddie Anderson, he was having a really good game until that second goal, man. So wait, how many Canadian teams left do we have? We have Calgary, Vancouver, Montreal. Am I missing anybody? Calgary, Vancouver, Montreal. Yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah. So I mean, there are other Canadian teams that I think, the Leafs fans will cheer for, man. But I don't know. Maybe some of the fans will be like, "All right, the silver lining. This was just the weirdest season ever." So the drought continues, but I'm hoping their time will come in. I will root for them. I will. But yeah, Canadian teams aren't lucky. My dog misses me. Riley, she probably a little bit. My dad is her favorite person, though. Really. She's having a better time with her than she probably does with me. Lord Richards has returned. The Kraken jersey. Thumbs up. I'm not in love with it, but definitely like it. I'll definitely buy one, if not both of those jerseys. If Tampa rebrands, their look would be a happy medium between what they have now and what they had before they changed to what they have now. So in other words, they would actually have black with the blue, or they would have blue with the black. I'd be on board with that. Oh, Charles, she's I'm in Idaho right now. I just road tripped up here, and I'm staying at a house. I'm staying at a room in a house. So she didn't come with me for this, but she's with my dad right now. Don't worry though, guys. She's very happy. And you know what, guys? Here, let me show you Cortana. This is Cortana when she's hanging out with my dad. Oops, hold on. All the texts, all the messages. But yeah, guys, my dad took this of Cortana today. So look at that. That's a happy dog. She doesn't need me to be happy. She loves being around my dad and some of my closest friends. So she's doing just fine, guys. Oh, Charles. Oh, dude, if something happened to my dog, I wouldn't be here. I would not be here right now. Yeah. No, that dog is there's nothing that matters more to me in this world, frankly. Not even the Sharks winning a Stanley Cup. If Cortana could live forever, I would rather the Sharks and my favorite football team not win any championships. If my best friend could live forever with me taking care of her and in healthy condition. But yeah. Oh, everybody likes Cortana. Here, let's pour a drink let's have a drink to Cortana, my best friend on the planet. Hopefully in life I'm able to, sustain a healthy, happy life for her, and I think I will. And just there's nothing better than looking back into my dog's eyes when she gives me that. I'm so comfortable and I'm so secure, and I feel good. I feel good that I've got you around, human. Even when you don't give me head scratches while you're trying to work, because I pester you all the time. That's my best friend, guys. Ain't nothing gonna change that. So for Cortana Fohammer Pinkerton. Oh, that's tasty. Strong but tasty, my friends. Your dog is your everything. That's so cute. Cortana is the senpai. Hi. Inu totemo kawaii desu. Cheers to Cortana. Absolutely, Alan. Oh, Evan, I'm still in Pacific time zone, so I don't know if Boise in southern Idaho, I don't know if that's on mountain time, but Coeur d'Alene in the northern part of Idaho is Pacific time. Play more NHL 20? Not for a while. Royce, I'm out for 2 weeks here, and just in terms of I don't know, man. I haven't had as much drive to really do that because we're having these streams during the playoffs, and I'm trying to create content on the side as well. So I'm not planning to. That doesn't mean I won't ever do it, or maybe I will once NHL 21 comes out. Queen Cortana the first. Oh, thank you. Avs versus Coyotes. Whew, that's a lot of offense going up against a lot of defense. I want the Coyotes to make a run. I'm happy if the Avs, do come away with that series and make a deeper run themselves. I do like Colorado a little bit more in terms of their reliability, in terms of While Arizona is great in terms of net, I keep saying in terms, my bad. While Arizona has fantastic defense and got a goal from Phil Kessel, that's good. I just don't know if they can adapt to Colorado's style. If that youth for Colorado on defense, can Arizona shut down a top line of Nathan McKinnon, Ronton, and Landeskog, or whoever they want to trot out there? Can they do that consistently? I don't know, actually. They didn't have to deal with that with the Predators. The top line for the Preds isn't quite what it is for the Avalanche. So I'll pick the Avalanche in that series most likely, but Arizona could still put up a fight and make this a 6-game series. I don't know if I see it going any further than that, though, honestly. And that's what we're here for, Riley. That's what we're here for. Evan, we'll change the scenery. I'm in a highly populated area where I live in the Bay Area. I wanted to go for something a little bit more quiet, a little off the grid for a little while. So, taking some time out here to enjoy that. And a little change of scenery is nice, especially when you're kind of quarantined for the most part. So, yeah. Drink for Cortana. That's too funny. Here, Lauren Richards. Absolutely, dude. You know what? I mean, that's how much a dog means to us. A dog is an example of how responsibility is very rewarding. If you put the effort in, absolutely, dude. Oh, thanks, Riley. That's dude. I get one. That gets one right there too, man. Cheers. Just a little drink, Excited for Shark Week? Dude, I don't think I'm gonna watch Shark Week because the only TV I'm gonna watch is hockey, and maybe I'll watch a little bit of Netflix or Hulu if I want to just have things more low key or even keel. But there's so much hockey right now. I'm not gonna stay away. Smirnoff Ice. Just don't get iced by your girlfriend, man. Where they, where basically someone presents you one, you have to drink it all on the spot. That's cool. Well, anyway, guys, I do hope that that you feel like when you come here, you're surrounded by people who want to interact with you in a positive manner. That's very important. We want to be a good space for that. And if we have to make a Discord to help make that happen, then I know that that's kind of a next frontier in a sense. You love sharks and marine life. That's cool, dude. Growing up in California as a 5-year-old, I literally would go to kindergarten or first grade, and on the way to school, my mom would drive me to school, and I would have 2 books, one on sharks and one on whales. I read those books seemingly every day I got in the car with her. And I just thought these giant creatures that we couldn't see with our own eyes because we'd have to go down hundreds and hundreds of feet to see them. I thought, is there anything cooler than that? And I remember one time, I have this memory when I was in first grade. My teacher, I think, was my classmates were getting a little impatient or something. My teacher was trying to lecture people or whatever and say hey, whoa, we need to make sure that we only talk if we're putting our hand up. And I'm like, dude, I have some cool stuff to share about whales. And I raised my hand. And I don't know what she was teaching. It might have been math or something. And I just recited these random animal facts because I thought these animals were so cool. And I thought to myself, you know what? I want to be like a marine scientist or something like that. Whatever a 6-year-old, whatever a 6-year-old thinks. So when it was presented to me that there was a sport, and I grew up playing sports, not hockey, but other sports, that there was a team 60 minutes away from me that played, hockey and did so as the Sharks, I went bonkers. And when I went to the game and I saw that there was a giant anthropomorphic shark like standing on the glass and getting everybody to cheer, because Sharky used to do crazy stuff like that. I said, oh my goodness, why don't we live here? This is unbelievable. That is like literally kind of how I got introduced to the game. It was my favorite animal. It was close by. And this mascot that was so cool, who later I would probably give some hugs and high fives to. And then eventually I'd come to, root for the actual team on the ice and actually consciously, watch them. So yeah. Whales breached a few hundred feet from your house. That's amazing, dude. You probably have some whales out there that we don't get where I grew up. I grew up, in Monterey, California. Very well known. Big Little Lies, that show's filmed there. But yeah, there's a world-renowned aquarium there. I got to volunteer there. I mean, if somebody ever asks about that sort of thing, I can't stop talking about it because, going back there every time, it's truly a very special place to call home. When Sharky got stuck, I don't remember it as a kid, but yeah, I've seen the video before. It's pretty crazy. That's why you love rural Newfoundland. That's awesome. That's amazing, dude. That's amazing. I can't imagine what that's like. Yeah. Who is Dickie Allen? I do not know. That's cool, Sharks, man. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of other people were like, sharks are cool animals. And then you see that teal, right? Absolutely. You wish you could have gone to high school with me? You know what, man? You would have done really well at my high school. It was a very, very, very small school. I only had 50 people in my class, or 55, I think, at graduation. But for the most part, everyone was like really respectful. You could be whoever you wanted, and you would have friends there. And yeah, there wasn't that same kind of like high school drama so much. People would tease each other and make fun of each other, but it wasn't nasty, And this was all before, Facebook, all before Twitter and all that. We had MySpace when I was around, but even so, people were just like using that as a blog or whatever. It was fun. We had a lot of fun back then, man. Scary creatures, but fascinating. Indeed. Although they aren't, very few of them will actually attack humans, so there is the caveat. She won't drink response. Oh, not sure what that was, but I imagine it was clever. You would get Discord just for that? All right, man. Well, shoot, man. Maybe I can learn a thing or two about that. But yeah, your aunt or aunt, depending on where you are, sends you shark stuff every Christmas. Oh, okay. So your family member probably lives close to them, or either better, she's just the coolest aunt that you could ever ask for. The crazy WW Power Rangers fan. I don't remember those specifically at my high school, but like I said, you could have been into sports, you could have been into music, you could have been into theater, you could have been into just about anything. And you would be able to make friends with that. Really, you would. Congrats, Jack Harrington, dude. You guys are going up against the Capitals, and you know what, Jack? I like your chances. Barry Trotz against his former team. I'm gonna pick the Isles all the way. I mean, I like the Capitals. I'm a big fan of some of those players, but I think you guys got the matchup you might have wanted. Really, I do. She sent you a Couture Stealth? Damn. It's the coolest aunt I ever have heard of. Caps in 6? Uh-oh. Debate in the chat. Dude, I gotta go with Barry Trotz, man. But hey, the Caps win. I'm not gonna complain. Because like I said, I'm a huge fan of a couple of their players. You had to quit wrestling in high school. Oh shit, that's unfortunate, dude. You just hope that people like that eventually learn their lesson, and that they think of terrible stuff they may have said or done to people who didn't deserve that sort of treatment, right? Isles in 6 or 7, Caps in 5. Okay, so we got Caps in 4. Holy crap. We've got all kinds of calls on this, predictions. Royce, the best answer to watch that is probably when I started watching The Sandlot every month. That movie taught me how to swear, probably. Yeah. Gave you a Penguin's Newfoundland crisps. Oh, shoot. What is a Penguin's mummers? What is this? I saw your school all the time last year before COVID. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get too deep into the subject, but, you know, I'm sure a lot of us here have unfortunately been a part of that, where we have people saying incredibly like hurtful stuff to us. For some people, it gets to the point where it eventually affects them in the future as a form of trauma. And sorry, guys, I don't mean to make this super serious, but that sort of thing does mean a lot to me. That I like this to be a place where we can, again, embrace the positive attributes of having a community on here. That is important to me. I ran a video games community for a couple of years in my area. And the idea was, hey, are you new to the San Jose area? Do you like video games, or do they, interest you? Well, then, come join us. We do everything in person. We make friends that way. And that was huge because it's kind of like giving people an opportunity to be themselves around like-minded people. So I want this place to be kind of a spot for that too. Kind of the easiest way to sort of summarize things on there. Mummers or mummering is when you dress up in different things and go to people's houses and they have to guess who you are. Really? Really? I have never heard of anything like that, especially not in North America. That is so fascinating. Huh. You'll have to tell me more about this, even if it's off stream. I mean, I almost want to try that concept with some people I know. Of course, the whole quarantine would have to go away, but we'll see. Riley, for you, I would use it as a form of empowerment. Frankly, I think you're awesome, dude. Like you come on here, you're vocal in the chat, you watch all the videos, you comment, you're enthusiastic, dude. You talk with other people here and help them feel welcome here. You fucking excuse me, you fucking rock, dude. Like you really do. You're awesome, and I'm sure as I get to learn other folks here in this community more, I'll have the same opinion. Really, you do. I kid you not. or was I ever bullied? I feel too nice now. Dude, everybody will eventually poke fun at someone, but I never did it in a way where you would even, I don't think anybody would fathom that I would be remotely like that. I was picked on a little bit here and there, but it was nothing ever like really traumatic, I always, my thing is, look, you don't have to be best friends with everybody, but put the energy out in the world where you see people for the best of who they are. Let people, how do I say this? It's about, seeing the best in people and reflecting that to them. People can like you and appreciate you, or you can be, I don't know about popular, but you can be at least respected and accepted for doing that. So that was always how I tried to be as a person. You're being bullied. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry to see that, Royce, and it's disturbing. The thing is that for you to be able to stand up for yourself, I think is brave and ballsy, especially in this day and age where, it's hard to, when you feel like you're outnumbered in a situation like that. I would not, and I've contemplated myself, because when I've wanted to have a family of my own. I've wanted that for so many years, but thinking about the dynamic for kids these days with like social media and even in person, I thought to myself, I don't want to raise a kid in an environment like that. So, you know, that is certainly troubling, and it's just upsetting. Yeah. Oh, you can play, but you can still play roller hockey, Elijah. Well, that's good, dude. I mean, again, people reinvent themselves. People take their impediments, they take their, or disability, whether it's physical or otherwise, and they turn it into a strength. And I want to be able to echo that for you guys. Use that as a strength, because people who kind of overcome those sorts of adversity, there are a lot more of you out there than you might know. So we've got your back here, definitely. Involves a lot of drinks, and it's very rare to leave a house without a drink or two. Oh, here, Evan, you're good. Let's see. We're joking on you, your friends. We both went and kicked. Well, I don't want to be on here to condemn violence, but I think sometimes people do it. People instigate that kind of BS behavior, toward people like you or others here. They instigate that because they think that their actions don't have consequences. But remember, guys, your actions always have consequences. In your case, you might have a consequence in that you could get grounded for standing up for yourself. But you know what? What's no TV for 2 weeks or no internet for 2 weeks at home when you basically showed to someone, hey, you can't say this about me. You can't say this about my friend, right? That's the reward right there. I'm going to hop out. All right, man. Pace with the chicken grease. All right, we're at 8 o'clock. I remember somebody asking if I could stream until 8, so do another hockey hangout next on Tuesday. Maybe. That wouldn't be bad, considering that's the start of the next round. Yeah. You have Asuka as your captain. And Riley, you would be the general manager, the architect putting it all together. 11 o'clock, 12:30 a.m. Puta. You guys are crazy, man. Anyway, you know what else is going crazy? My stomach, because I haven't had a real meal today. So there's a pizza place not too far away. I might just have to get in on that. So guys, you know what? I know we could do this for hours and hours on end, but I'm going to actually tune out now because I believe, or tap out now, excuse me, because then we can, we can save some of this for future chats too. So Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. You draft me first. Yeah. What is your Zamboni driver? Who knows, man? I can rollerblade. I don't know about ice skating so much, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and tap out here. Whether we're at 1,000 or not, I'm still very happy and grateful. So thank you so much to everybody for doing your thing. It's awesome to have you around as always. We're going to go ahead and end things tonight. Congratulations to the Blue Jackets. And we'll be talking playoffs real soon, guys, okay?